Sorry about that. What's going on, man? Sorry about the 5-minute intro. I thought it was 30 seconds. It's been a while since we had a little live stream and a little, not StreamYard. Yeah, Streamlabs. So sorry about that. All right, guys. Welcome. Shane is here. Top Dog is here. Let's see who else jumped in. Gus is here. JG, cheers, man. Yeah, I'm just going to go back on his review and see if we can somehow match that up. Get the same thing. There is the Top Dog. There is the JG. Just want to say hello to people here as we get it going. The Bourbon Engineer is here. Cheers, man. Sugar Kitty says 80. It was 84 here. Temperatures in Maine are like, yeah. Smoking Firewater E is here. What's up, man? Let's see. Top Dog trash is out. Office clean. Please send me my direct deposit pay stub. Hell, I hear you. I hear you. But no, anyway, Stacy's here. Cheers, Stacy. Good to see you. Let's see, the Cranster. Yeah, man, big orange baseball. Pulled it through. Peter White. Cheers, brother. Cheers. Mr. Mom. Let's see if I missed anybody, and we'll get into this tasting, and I've got some other things I'd like to do with everybody. Shane says, cheers to John. Better see you soon, buddy. Uh-oh. Shane's making a trip. Hey, there he is, Alan, the whiskey friend. Hope to see him this Sunday. We got everything, I think, worked out, Alan. I think, what needed to go to Greg there. Slapshot is here. I think we got all that taken care of. Dan O.B., my man, is here. Cheers. Let's see. Are we caught up? Hey, the Whiskey St. Durrell is here. I think I saw the Whack Attack too, Paul P. Yeah, Jeffrey's up in the chat. Sorry about it. I didn't mean to miss you. I got everything boxed up, ready. Should go here soon. Okay, let's talk a little bit about this Fox and Oden. I had it, talked to Jason C about it. I didn't realize he had already reviewed it, but I told him I wasn't a big fan at first, and then he asked me what all I'd been drinking before, and he hit the nail on the head. I'd had some higher proof stuff, and it was just not fair at all for what I had before I tasted it. But yeah, this is pretty solid from what the first time I had it. I didn't get a lot of the oaky notes on it that I should have, because, like I said, it wasn't fair. But going to it now, Paul P, thanks, man. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, great job, Rocky Top. No kidding, man. Ryan's here. What's up, brother? But yeah, we'll dive into this. Let's see. What was I was going to show you all something. Where'd I put it? Is that it? No. Here it is. Here's what I know about this one, so we can talk about it here. Mine is bottle 49. It comes in at 99 proof. It is a brand of the Magnus, Joseph Magnus. The DeVos family owns this brand, just like the other. Blended and bottled in Michigan. Double oaked, like we said. MSRP is $100. From what I can gather from everybody, that this is an 8 to 15 year MGP high rye mash bill blend. So that's a lot. I think the proof might fool you a little bit now that I'm nosing it. I think the proof is a little bit higher to me now on the nose. I don't know if it really is. I just get a lot of sweet oak, which is very nice. But yeah, that's basically everything in a nutshell on it. But yeah, I'm kind of, I don't know. It's just, yeah, that's everything you need to know. We'll go back to it if anybody has any questions. But yeah, definitely this thing on the nose right off a shot. It smells old. It's got a little dusty smell to it. I mean, 8 is a good start, I think, for this one. It's spicy, a little spicy, but not overpowering spicy on the nose. Yeah, chocolates, getting some chocolate notes coming across it. There's a fruity note. I don't know really if I can call it like berry. It's more of a darker, stale fruit. Grape, not maybe, I don't know. Darker fruit for sure. Let me get that chat back up. Sorry, guys. I had that. Paul P. Interested in hear what you think of this Fox Oden. Haven't had a chance to try it, but right at the art of, yeah. Sure. Yeah, you're not kidding. Yeah, JG, what's up? Snozberries. There you go. That's exactly what it is. We got some snozberries coming at you hard. I like it. Bourbon Hunter. What's up? But yeah, definitely some soda notes. Like I said, I get a lot of chocolate on this one. Get a little bit of that oak, a little double oak coming at me. It is so damn hot, man. I'm talking about heat wise. Shit, it was 101 here. Yeah, definitely. I think the chocolate's dominant for me right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's pretty solid in the glass. It's sticking well. I mean, it's a light copper for a. I mean, it's got good color for a double oak. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it at all. What's up, Hoxter? He's going on at 8, so we'll try to wrap this up and get everybody over there too. Yeah, man, the champs, dude. Finally, they pulled one off. First time. They've been really good. Yeah, they've been really good the last 4 years, and they finally just got it and put it all together this year with the pitching and the hitting in the World Series, which is very hard to do. It's just it's a crapshoot, man. That's why I'm not a big fan of the Major League Baseball playoff system. I think it's too long. I think it's 2 different seasons. You got your regular season that you work so hard for. Then you've got 3 to 4 games you got to do 4 times. It's just a bunch of shit for me. All right, let's have a taste of this one, guys. The Fox Oden 99 proofer. See what we get. Huh. That one's a little bit bitter, but that's the double oak. That's the vanilla. That's the plum now. That's a plum. Yeah, I can get a little bit of the viscosity oily note now that's making me get a little bit of that older. What did I say that was? Up to 15 year? Is that what it was? Let's see. Anyway, it was 15 years what it said. Yeah, it does. It does. It drinks hotter than 99 for me. I think the heat aspect is start to finish, which I think that's what makes me like this more now. Because Jason told me when I go back to it again, I think you're going to fall in love with it. I think you're going to like it, and I think he's right. There's a better heat aspect. Yeah, I've got my notes here from the first time. Yeah, definitely spicy notes. Getting that cooked sugar from that double oaked, I think. Yeah, it's got a little age to it now. I'm thinking it's a smooth caramel vanilla. Not really a char by any means. It's just it's not rich enough to throw like a what's the double oaked I like so much? The oh Lord, my brain's quit. Shit. The Peerless. The Peerless. It's not as heavy as an oaky as the Peerless double oaked. But it's still very easy. It's smooth. Top dog, thank you, man. Hey, yeah, the cheers to Gus, man. Thanks for watching, buddy. In Maine, yeah. He said he was in Maine, I think. And we're out of here. Yep. I was trying to find that link again, but what's Slaps? Yeah, it's hot in AC. Shit. Oh, dude. Using wind. Yeah. Good. Hope you get that fixed, buddy. I've got a car in the garage, as in getting the damn air conditioner fixed. Corvette Trey, did you get something today from me? Let me know if everything's okay. Go figure. Yeah, but this is smooth, guys. It's getting a little heavier on the palate. I love the spice kick, man. It's got a kick ass early mid palate spice that comes across, and it rides it the whole time. JG, cheers, man. Thank you. Table brace fun. Yeah, man. I've just got a little folding table up here. It's all I need. But yeah, it's definitely a little more oakier, and I don't know if it comes across older for me. But okay, let me bring it up here. We'll go through Cameron's notes. He says on the nose it smells older but it says it's up to 15. So I don't think I guess you could go on the upper end of that with that sweet barrel sugar. I can get, if you didn't know what this was, I can see where you could think it's a little bit older, but the 99 proof to me will kick it back to make me think it's now younger. He says on the nose, spiced caramel. Yeah, definitely a little spice, little oak spice. Nothing black pepper to it. Not like a rye spice or anything like it. More of I can see spiced caramel, but like I said, it's not a hot spice at all for me. It's more, I don't know, just a mix of cooking spices. The one he really threw out there that I think I'm kind of digging a lot. He says vanilla icing. I think that would work. 2 entries for whoever's keeping track. I don't think anybody. I'll do it here shortly. I got to figure out. I'll give away something if anybody wants me to. I did get some. I need to send everybody some of these. I did get some new stickers made, so we've got those. All right, back to what Cameron said, and we'll knock this out. And then you see, I've got a couple more, and I've got a blind flight of rye from Greg McDonald I'd like to get to. I'm going to do it next, and we may get to these two. If not, that's fine. We'll review them later. They're brand new. They'll be around for a while. So, all right, cream soda. Yeah, I can get the soda part. It's more vanilla soda for me till you wear it. Yeah. Vanilla soda. Chocolate. He says he definitely gets chocolate. I get the chocolate. So I agree with him on the soda, the chocolate. I'm kind of in between with him on the spiced caramel. I can see the caramel note. I'm not real sure about it really smelling older for me at all. Just straight up on what we've done so far, I think is it a buy? Yes, $100. I love double oaked. Yeah, guys, if I missed anything, let me know. I apologize. It's been a few months since we've done this. Yep, for the brace. Yep. One for me and one. That's right. I got you. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Thank you guys for those and helping. Oh, I got you. Yep. Trey, I got you, buddy. Okay. All right, let's go to what Cam said on the palate. He said drinks higher. I agree with that. I think it does drink higher than 99. Full spice, I'm not so sure about that. I think it's got some spice. I think it's got a lower end spice rack like not quite black pepper hot. I think it's more of just a blend of a little common heat. 99. So you're not going to be, well, hey, this is, let's cook it. You're not cooking with this one. It's not hot. Aged MGP filled with length. I don't know. Yeah, it's the whole. The best thing about this one is the finish. Finish. It sits there. It works. It sits there and it waits for you to do something with it. And what I mean by that is it works the palate. And then once you take it down, it actually releases that spice. That kind of vanilla stuff comes at you. But it's all back in finish. But it's such nice heat because it's 99 proof. I don't know, but I don't know if Cameron said it. Somebody said it, but wouldn't this be something at cast strength? Go figure. Everything smells older to an 18-year-old boy, Cam. Like, sounds interesting. Yeah, I think it is, Scott. I think for what this is, who makes it, who's doing the blending, at $100, I think it's fair. I do. If I saw it again, would I buy it again? I don't know, because I have spent a lot of money on picks lately. But I don't, like I said, this is what batch, what I say, 40, batch 3, bottle 47. So I'm not real sure if they're past batch 3 yet or not, but I don't know. We'll have to check it and see. Yeah, this is, it's not bad at all. I'm digging it. So like I said, man, there you go. 99 proof, bottle 49, batch 3. Double oaked, $100, 8 to 15 year. That's what I wanted to see again. So the youngest in this blend is 8. So you got that. MGP high rye mash bill. So there's your pepper spice right there with your high rye for me. And yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I think this is really a good bottle for what you're paying. I do. It's not overpowering. I think the 99, like I said, is good. We'll move on here in a second. I'm just going to sum it up. Is it a buy? Yeah, at $100. Thank you, Big Vic, for reaching out and getting that for me to review and all that good stuff. All right. Pick it up, guys, if you see it. Any questions? We got the chat still going. We're going to get into this blind. Oh, the Bourbon Jerk is here. There's another great channel. Guys, we got the Hawk is here. My Bourbon Journey. Go sub the Bourbon Jerk. I think it is, Tommy. I think it's a very decent value for $100 on a double oaked. So I'm at the store. Yeah, it's a buy 2, Trey, probably. Yep. I think it's a buy for sure at $100. I don't think 130 stuff like that. I think you can miss that. Yeah, guys, hit that thumbs up, mash now. All right, I think we're caught up. We've got 23 in the chat. Thanks for watching, guys. Pick it up if you can. All right, let's dive into the Greg McDonald blind sample flight. And I bet you Shane has had most of these. And we will see what we can do here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Number 1, we'll just start with it and talk about it, and then we'll move on to the next one. All right. Blind sample 1. I know nothing about them. There's an answer key over there, and that's all she wrote. Get a piece of paper, pen. All right. Oh, boy. That's good because we're coming off a high rye double oaked. Okay. Number 1 from the GMC. $100 seems reasonable, but I would want to try it before you buy. I can believe that, Jay. I am, man. I'm just dealing up, dude. Just dealing up. I think it's worth it. I do. I've backed way off on some of this high dollar stuff. I've bought a few picks. Bourbon Engineer. I need to send you something. Never mind. I just saw your name that made me jump up. Place your bets now. Damn right. But yeah, I bought that. A Bourbon Jerk got me a couple bottles at my brain, New Riff. So we'll do those in a week or two. I've got a new port barrel finish sent to me by Old Elk, and it is surprisingly good, to be honest. And I know it's Old Elk, and a lot of people shit on it and don't care for it, but I took it outside about a week ago, and I said, not bad. All right. Grainy on the nose on one. Grainy, a little bit of hayfield, little fieldy notes, a little sugar, a little cooked sugar, but damn right spicy. I don't know. This could be a higher proof. Old Elk Cognac Cask is a favorite of mine. JG, yeah, man, I've got it too. I'm going to blend those, JG. I've got the cognac, port, cognac, sherry, and rum. I've got all four of them. Gandy, what's up? But yeah, I'm going to try to blend those and see just, how close they can be. But yeah, back to what Bourbon Jerk said. I think it is for sure. Yeah, man. Cheers to everybody. Old Elk Double Wheat Solid. Yeah, it ain't bad. Yeah, this is definitely a spice ring, man. Spice ring on the nose. Light color. It's sticking well. It might be age wise. I'll try to throw an age on it too. Nice, should be a good. Yeah, I think so, JJ. That's kind of what I was thinking about because I've got all of them, and I can do a small little thing to see how close it is. What'd Shane say? Stay safe. I like it. Yeah, man. That's pretty cool. Kevin, you sent me something. I thought. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I got you on the perfect. Okay. Love you too, man. I do. I mean it. Bourbon Hunter Lee, what did you say? Gandy Road. Yep. Old Elk, dude, I'll tell you what, Scott, a lot of people have. I know a lot of people have. But I tell you what I do with it is I will take that bottle outside, maybe with a cigar or not, and just do it for an hour. Just taste it once or twice, 3 times for an hour, and see if it'll just for me and be okay. And I think one of the things that hurts some of these finished bottles is the damn proof point a little bit. But like this port cask, it's 108. I mean, you can see the color. I mean, it's gorgeous. And I like this one. So, I don't know. I mean, yeah, but here's the thing too, Scott and everybody. Old Elk, yeah, like Scott said, that's $100 bottle. It's $100. There's a shit ton of other stuff I'd rather have at $100. There you go, right there. One of them. All right, this palette one. Okay, that's low proof. That is wild turkey. That's what I'm guessing. This come across as turkey. I don't know if that's 101. I don't know. A little bitter for me. Yeah. Prices seem a little steep. I agree. 100%. And then like what is it? Tom, the cigar blend, no, it's not that one. It's the yearly one they put out for Greg. And that some bitch is like $150, something like that. Nah, man. Nah, I can't do that. Not interested. I mean, if y'all saw Dusty Dan's review this past week on that Templeton bourbon, that $36 bourbon, and I reviewed it like a month or so ago. Dude, start picking those things up for $35. Another one, I put it on the Instagram and stuff, and I got a lot of good responses from it and messages. Was I picked up a Johnny Drum. I've always passed on it and don't really see it much. Freaking loved it. Love it for $35. JG said, oh, cigar blend 130, yeah. I actually got my last Odell cognac for 50. It was on, yeah. Bought my first one at 75. Yeah, I agree. That's a killer price, man. That's killing it right there. I thought it was, Trey. I think it's really good. It's not going to knock you socks off, because I think it's 96 proof. Let me see if I can get it. Stop dying. That pulling that close. Yeah, I mean, gorgeous, man. Fortitude. This one. And it is, how far my eyes? 92 proof. There you go. Yeah, the blue label. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's great for what it is and for the price. So, I think it's worth picking up. But yes, very much. Lower proofers are nice. And yeah, you damn right. Great value. All right. Low proof, I said on this one. I thought it might have a turkey kick on the palate. There's Mr. Great Shot, guys. Him and Juddy will be live hopefully this Thursday. But Jody and I finished up setting up my laptop. Oh, cool, man. Good. That's great. Good news there. This is a sweet, not really a honey note, but almost like barley. What's the word I'm looking for? Grain, a little bit of grain. This is, I'm going to say, I'm going to call this 6 year. That's a straight up guess. I don't know if Greg even put the years on this key or not, but we'll call that a 6 year. Do I like it? Absolutely. I think it's nice. It's thin. It's young. I think it goes good with this summertime stuff. Glass one's a hitter. Yeah, and I've got plenty left. Got to sample 2. Am I missing something? There's 3 over there. All right, we got 5 of these bad boys. I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll give away the other set of these from Greg. All right, number 2. I'll do that and some stickers, and I might throw in some other. Yeah, I've got the Connolly's blend I can do that. I'm still waiting to hear back from them on the pick. So as soon as I hear from them, oh boy, yeah, look, yeah, a little bit of difference here, sports fans. Yeah, much richer nose. Cooked sugars, fruits, cooked sugar and fruit. Now this nose is a lot better than the first one, but the first one wasn't bad. Haven't tried that one yet, but like their other stuff. Top Dog, I don't know if you know this or not, or Bourbon Engineer, but Kevin, my buddy, he's in Brentwood today working, and he stopped, I think, at Total Wine, and they have Still Austin there. Not a pick, but they do have some cask strength. Yeah, this is freaking awesome. Cooked fruit. Yeah, this is different. This is yeah, wheelhouse. Tame palate. As in Everything is it rides the same. Nothing kicks you out of the back end. Nothing's fire. Nothing's pepper. It's just really kind of. It's not. Almost makes me. I'm leaning towards finished. What did you order, Trey? Steel Austin. Or no? What? Yeah, it was. Kevin said it was down there, and he sent me a picture of it. Top Dog knows all. Yeah, this is really nice. Cooked fruits. Yeah, I'm gonna call this 7-year minimum. I didn't do a proof on the first one. I'm gonna call it 96. I'm gonna call this one. Yeah, this is more 110. I feel like I've had this. It's almost got a Jack Daniels kick to it. That's very good. That's I like it better. It's now my number one for sure. All right, let's get on to 3. All right. Damn, it's a solid nose too. This one's less of a rye spice than 2 had on the nose. 21090 Steel Austin is good stuff. Yeah, it was. Did they ever get their rye pick? I haven't heard. Still at? Yeah, okay. Yep. Yeah, this is very sweet. Less rye spice, less heat. Okay. I'm calling this one finished. I can't tell yet what it is, but I think this one's finished. Rye should be out soon. Okay. Guinea Road said not yet. Yeah. I don't know what this is. It may not be finished. I'll come back to it. I still think number 2 is my favorite. And then 3, and then 1. Now we'll do 4. Yeah, I can't wait. That'll be good. All right, this is dark as hell too. I don't know if y'all can check that out, but it's extremely dark. Man, that's old Carter like. Mmm. 117 proof. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out right now. I think that I'm going to go out on a limb. Maybe tomorrow. Okay. I'm going to call that OC Rye. The color of it, I don't know. You can see how damn dark that is. And just the pepper spice. It's still getting me. It's still getting me. Hey guys, let me run and grab my water real quick. Give me just a couple minutes. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. Inmates running the prison. Damn right. Tip the bartender and please try the fish. Sorry, boys. All right. Yeah, I think Shane's still here. I think he snuck in an old Carter on me. And this is number 4. Man, that's sweet. That's candy good. That's candy sweet, candy good, dark. Yeah, that's a blend of something. That's why I wasn't sure at first if it was finished. And then 3 came across a little bit like that too. Damn, 3's got a little antique on it now. What did I say the proof was on 3? I didn't. Maybe 110. I'll call it 110 too. I'm gonna call it a 10-year because it's got a little more weight to it than 3 did or 2 did. But 4, I think, is at least 117. What is it? I got tasty notes of candy. I need. Uh-oh. Hope I'm not that way. Yeah, sorry about that. Yep, inmates run the prison. Yeah, I forgot my other jug of water. And Rise, I need it. Yeah, this is my favorite. Woody, oaky. All right. Let's pour a little 5. A little bit more. Here we go. Yeah. Number 5. 743. Doing good. I'm not trying to hurry. I just want to try to get them right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy shit. It smells just like 4. I'm not kidding. That's weird. Okay. Earthy. Not a fan. Not bad, but light proof. Little earth notes there. Color spectacular though. I said light proof, but the nose is a little bit hot now. I saw someone post that they picked up a Russell's 15-year. Has anyone seen it? Shit. No. I'm in an ABC steak, Andy. Damn. Everybody runs this place will already have them at home. I hear you, John. Yeah, it's not easy, buddy. I got to use fingers and toes and pins. Yeah, this one's 112-ish on proof. It's young. I'm going to call it 4-year. It's bitter. Getting almost like sweet tarts on the finish. Not really any butterscotch or anything like that. It's kind of harsh and bitter. I think it's young. So I'll call it 3 to 4. Nothing's standing out with me on 5. It kind of goes back to 1 that I said was grainy. And the color, I mean, you probably can't see, but this is 1 and this is 5. And there's definitely a color difference. Cheers, brother. Yeah, 1's not bad at all. Fill this back up. And now let's go back to 5. I threw a 96 proof on 1, man. We'll see if that's even remotely in the wheelhouse. Crayons, any new scotches, buddy? I meant to ask you early in the stream. I don't think. Springbank 10's back on Whiskey World if anybody's interested. I'm not. I've got to back up. Yeah, 5 is solid. 5's solid. I think 5's better than 1. I'm trying to bottle guess now a little bit. 1 almost comes across now that I'm thinking about it like a High West. Y'all know how that young MGP really super high mini rye comes across? I mean, the chances of me guessing that, or had a sample of the Port Charlotte 18 this weekend. Dude, I love that bottle, John. I took it to the beach with my dad, and he, I think, drank about all of it, or last week. Some reason New Riff is popping in my head now. It's not fair. It's not New Riff. I don't think Greg would throw New Riff at me. But it's grainy, little hayfield, sugary. All right, let's go through, and then I'll break out the key, and then we'll see. We're on the reservation, and then we've got a few minutes left, and we'll try these K.Lukes. And thank you, Jonathan, for these. That's awesome. 96 proof, 110 proof, 7-year. All right. 110. Okay, number 4. All right, let's grab the key from the Greg MC and see how bad or close we did with these. I love doing these, man. Everybody that sends me these and have in the past, thank you. And Bourbon Jerk, let me know when you want to schedule the Michigan blind. We need to get that going too. I was looking through it today. All right, here we go. Bottle number 1, I said grainy. Really, I thought it was kind of turkeyish, low proof, sweet grain, 6-year, 96 proof. Sample. Sample 1, High West Double Rye. Yep. ABC pick. Lincoln County ABC. Great brandy finish. 102 proof. And I said 96. It doesn't have an age statement. Okay, I was within 5. If I'd have went with High West, like I said at the end. Okay. Wow. Did pretty good on this one, I think. Yeah. All right. Sample 2. Rock Wine Spirits, Jesse Guy's Pick. It's an 8-year, and I said it was a 7. It's a 95.5 MGP. Okay, 113 proof. I said 110. 8-year, and I said 7. Feel pretty good about that one. I did like that one a lot. Jesse's Guy's Pick. Is that right, Shane? Do you have that one? It's awesome. I love that bottle. Okay, good. Yeah, Shane, this was up there for me. I think this was number 2. I think 4 was 1. Then it went 2, 5, 3, 1. Yeah, that's very good. That's very crushable. Like I said, getting some cooked fruits. It was a true palate, start to finish. Everything on it worked really well. All right. Well, Greg, let's see. 3 sample. Son of a bitch. I got them backwards. Sample 3. Sample 3 is the Old Carter Rye Batch 10. I said it was 4. And when I went back to it, I said it may have been 2 of them. 3 is Old Carter Rye Batch 10, 116 proof. I said 110, so I didn't get any points for that one because I missed it by 1.6. That's solid. That's solid. He cheated. He cheated wrong. Yeah, I did. I literally, yeah, I had them backed up. I didn't cheat, but no, they were definitely. So sample 4, I'll be damned, is the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. I can't tell what spirits that is, Shane. Maybe you know. Looks like it starts with an S. It's something TT. I can't tell what it is. 135.7. I wasn't even in the ballpark on number 4. I don't think on number 4. I said 117, but no. Rick 106. That makes sense. Yeah, 135.7. So you're looking 4 to 6 year. I was pretty close on that. I said 3 to 4. No, I said that was the old Carter Rye 117. Yep. Wow, that's unbelievable. I can't believe I got 3 and 4 mixed up. That upsets me. That's how good that Jack Daniel's single barrel rye is. What'd you say, Sutton? Yeah, that's it. Shane, Sutton Spirits. I just couldn't make it out. Yeah, so good. Yeah, yeah. Damn it. I wonder if I tasted 3 and liked it so much, then went to 4. Oh, you can get, dude, when you go to 4 now, it's just straight up fucking barrel. Pardon me. Yeah, it's just straight up barrel now. It's great. I mean, it's a great rye barrel. I mean, yeah, 4 coming in at 135.7. I think mine's like 134.5 or something like that. Yeah, that's. Okay. I can't. You're going to have to help me with this one, Shane, too. Sample 5. I said, shit, I ain't even, well, no, I was not even. Barrel entry proof, something heritage, I think. Paint. I'm sorry. Greg writes like a damn doctor. 17th edition, 10-year barrel entry proof, bottled at 128.8. I said it was 112. And I thought it was, I said 3 to 4. It's 10. This is my I thought second favorite. Wait, what? I'll tell you what, Shane, let me send you a picture of it. That way, Big Vic here. What's up, man? Yeah, damn right I suck. Thank you for the stickers, Vic, by the way. I meant to tell you that. Here, Shane, I'll send you a picture so you might know what that is. Yeah, help us out in chat with that one. But yeah, that's good too. So to break it down, I think. See it? No, shit, that's horse shit. Because I 4 was my favorite, and then it went 5-3. So Old Carter was basically like third, to where I thought what was in the glass was Old Carter, which would have been 1. It was. It's pretty solid, to be honest. It's hard. As the executive producer, I'm reaching out to Greg right now. Please hold. That Jack Daniel Rye was a Southern Spirits. Okay, I see that now. Yeah, it's good. Holy fucking shit. Parker's Heritage, 17th edition, 10-year, barrel entry proof. You know what? You know why that's weird to me, guys? Is because unsub now, but this is drying as shit. It's good. Don't get me wrong, but holy hell. He's unable to speak right now. He's at all you can eat buffet trying to get his money's worth. That or at the YMCA, peeking in the showers. That's good. It's just, Shane, you probably have this bottle. Some of y'all probably have it. It's fantastic. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful. Y'all know me well enough to know I'm not going to shit on it. But it's drying me out. I don't know if I could have a multiple pour. I think this is one you do with this and then move to something else. And then you think about the money you've got to pay for it. And you kind of want to say, hold on a second. It's kind of weird. I'm kind of, I don't know. I don't want to say disappointed. I picked the Jersey guys or the Jack Daniels rye he sent you over that bottle. So I'm not, I mean, we all know I've got papers to prove I'm crazy, but you're kind of clarifying my point, Shane. I think, yeah, the, what was the number 2? Is that what you said? The Jersey guys? Yeah, that was sample 2. Yeah, that's killer. Two and four. Okay. 2 and 4. Yeah, 4 was the one I thought Shane was the old Carter right off a shot, and it was the Jack Daniels. Shane, is that the Jack Daniels you and Greg got first like a year and a half ago when they came out? Is that the first one y'all got? I think Rob got it. And that was the first taste I ever had of it was at your house with that, if that's that bottle. 2 and 4. Okay. It's like Shane said. Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. That's good. No, he got that one recently, and it's been the best we've had yet. Mm. Have any? I think we're all over it, as in moving on in our lives. Has anybody picked up anything past batch 10 of an old Carter rye? I have. The only ryes I've ever had are Shane and Greg's. So I don't know if they're any better or until Friday. Do they have barrel age at the buffet? No kidding. He had a coupon, buy one, get one free until, it still went by. Oh, shit. That's funny. All right. Let's see. Where are we at? 2. I got you, Trey. 2. All right. Let me get this counted up and we'll give these away. 2. And then we'll crack this K.Luke and see if they're worth a shit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, 7 entries. That's cool. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Top Dog sent me a text. Let me see. Looking forward to comparing the old Louisville. Okay, good. I'm glad you got it, buddy. Glad you got it. This is all I got from chat. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you for keeping up with that. Top Dog's got it. We got 2 for Paul, 2 for Top Dog, 1 for JG, 2 for Trey. All right. All right. Good deal. All right. Great shot. Said, wait, looking forward to comparing. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move these here. So I kind of have an order. Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you. Great shot in for 4, top dog. Mark, thank you, buddy. All right. I'll tell you what, let's do this, guys. Let's just go ahead and let's try the batch 3 blended rye, toasted rye from K.Luke. And like I said, I'll do my damnedest in the next 5 days to get these reviews going, man. I've got so much going on at work. This is just that time of damn year, man. And I apologize to everybody, all the patrons that support. I'm trying to get back in, and I had some time tonight, and I wanted to do this. What else do I have? Bourbon Jerks got me the new Riff Rye 8-year coming. I'll review that. We'll give that away. I've got that Old Elk port finish going. I may do if anybody, I tell you what, next stream, if anybody's interested in like a Old Elk blind, I'll be happy to throw one together for people. Yeah, God, okay, thank you. I'm gonna give away the rest of these samples, Vic, and maybe some other stuff I'm gonna throw in. And then these badass things here. Look at that. Big Vic influenced me. He's like, dude, after Vic's rigged shit, I've got to do some stickers. All right, let's jump on this. And then we're going to jump on some fucking Z-Biotics. All right. North Carolina. Go Vols. All right. All right, guys. I think I haven't looked it up, and I've not watched anybody's review because I don't know if anybody's really done it yet. Let me set that there. I think these are 10-barrel blends. This is batch 3. This is 114.6 proof. Kentucky and Indiana. He selected this blend, whatever you want to call it, May 28th. So, damn, that's not long. God, that's quick, man. That's like 4 weeks in for 4. Thanks, Vic, dude. You're awesome, brother. You're awesome. Missed you with everybody over there and everything this past week. Let me pour more than that. Yeah, guys, I'll get back after this. Just bear with me. We've got our son's got a 1-year-old foster kid, and then they're what is she, 18 weeks pregnant now, and with their own baby, and just I'm not going to. Y'all know me, the Christian guy, but we need some prayers for this baby. We've got to have some tests run, and just it's okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. A little more heat than the other ones I've had. I'm going to give. Oh, look at this. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I tell you what, great shot. If you want me to, Thursday, I'll keep up with it. Hopefully grandma's genetics take you not. Yeah, you've seen her. Thank you, buddy. Absolutely. We're going to need it. And hey, before we get, y'all know where I'm going to go with this, before we get too far, bottle crack, and I know Scotty, I don't know if he ever had in K.Luke or not, but just remember Scott Pigsley's family and, thinking about all the wonderful things he's doing right now and laughing at us and no more pain. But here's cheers to Scott, guys. Cheers to Scott. Love you, Scott, but damn, you could have done me better on that. Yes, sir. Cheers. Okay, boys. There was nothing on that, but you got to think about this for a second. Been through some shit here. Okay, that's fine, Mark. That's good. You know what, Mark? That means I can enter. Huh. Yeah, nose is definitely that toasted caramel, brown sugar cooked. Love the nose. Not getting the heat. Smooth, vanilla-like. Dude, that's flat as shit. There's nothing. The palate, I don't know, man. 116.8, 114.6. Okay, let's go to batch 2. I'm actually almost pissed off. Nose on 114.6 comes across hotter. $116.8. Okay, 2 points. 2.2. I think that's right. Not a whole lot on that one either, but nice. Huh. Nose is a hell of a nose. Is like if you take this nose and you take like Elijah Craig C923 and you do like B524, you know the difference in that thickness and that sugar and stuff. That's kind of the. I know this is rye. I'm just trying to. Everybody's probably done those together. That's kind of what this is coming across like. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just I've got to work it. I've got to get down into it. $100, 110. I'm not mad at it. I have to work it. Hey, Top Dog, I tell you what we'll do since we got Vic and Great Shot and everybody. We'll do. I'll give away this blind and what's here, and then I'll do a whole nother 5-bottle, 2-ounce. I think I've got some 2-ounce bottles. If not, whatever, I'll do a bunch. Another rye blind. We'll do 2. So at the end, I'll just get you to draw 2 names for me. I've got some good ryes over there. I got some Nulu. I've got a Doug and Fred bottle from Louisiana. I've got a killer Clyde Mays 5. We'll do 2. I've got that bottle from Greg, that new. I've got to review that. I don't know if Shane picked it up or not, but I love that damn Wild Turkey rye. Yeah, this is good. It's minty. I'll get back at it, guys. I'm sorry. It's minty. John Cloud's in the house. What have I missed? Absolutely nothing, dude. You've seen my shows before. And this commercial is brought to you. You damn right. Love it. That's awesome, Vic. Yeah. 16. Watch. And all you son of bitches went over to watch Scott. He ain't worth a shit. I'm just kidding. Thank you all for watching. Oh, this is rye spice. Got a little black pepper. I'll get on with it and we'll kill it. Vic, you need to fire up one here in a minute so we can go outside with a cigar. It's good. It's not 114.6 proof like, nor is this 116 proof like. I think at $110 before shipping. K.Luke Toasted number 3 here, John. And this is number 2 here. I tell you what, you just keep right on walking, big guy. I'm kidding. Scott's a good dude. Get a little more black pepper spice now. Yeah, it's okay. Is it wowing me? Absolutely not. Get a little more heat now. Chocolate, no vanilla coming at me at all. It's kind of weird, man. I tell you what, we'll come back to these. I'll put that there so I know it's this one. Sorry about all the mess, guys. And let's crack batch 9. I'll just be honest, guys. I know there's only 17 of us here, but Greg, how was dinner? Hey, Marty. Hey, Greg. Thanks for the samples, Greg. I had 2 of them absolutely nailed, but they were backwards on the rye. I did the rye. So, yeah. Oh, by the way, Greg, Shane said that, and I thought it was awesome that you're also going to give away a sample of these to another winner tonight. That's awesome, man. Appreciate you doing that. All right, guys, 118.4. I can't do much zooming on it, but 118.4. All right, let me see. Batch 8, 118.8. I do know I know the toasted are, and I think the bourbons are also 10 barrel blends. Now that's nice. It's almost like a burnt honey. It's got a rye spice to it, but it's more cooking spices. Little heat on the nose, but it's not overpowering. It's not taking away the vanilla and the caramels. The sugar's there. Might be some fruity notes. I want it to turn to a tart strawberry. These K.Luke bourbons, I think he's got a great baseline. Jonathan does a great job on these baselines. There's other blenders. Shane does a great job with some of these things on these baseline blends. You got to get a base before you can start adding to it. I think Jonathan does a good job with these bases. I think old Carter did the best job back in the day. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope Big Vic had a great turnout, man. Yeah, Vic. That was just not a whole lot there. Kind of grainy for me. That'll open up. It's grain forward, but palate is shot, dude. Palate is shot. Started with a fucking double oak. And by the way, Vic, I don't know if you heard me. Thank you. By the way. Then I went all these ryes. Their rye here is good, but I've shot the goat trying to do a bourbon now with these ryes. But yeah, let me see what Paul said here. In turn, K.Luke really like most of their releases, but they're putting out quite a bit, and it ain't cheap. I made the choice to stop buying every one of them, much like, okay. I tell you what, Paul, what's funny about that was in April, we went to Mississippi to see our daughter, and K.Luke was in a lot of places there, and it's not here. I'm like, I'm in an ABC state, and I found a batch 1, bought it, and that was $140, but dude gave me a discount. I found the Cabernet cask finish, bought it. I think I ended up buying 8 of them and shipping some here and to Greg and whatever. And I was so excited. And, now that I did the review with the samples, I mean, Jonathan sent me, great samples, of 8 and of 2. And, hell, next thing you know, I'm kind of settled down, and boom, here comes batch 9. And, like it says the bottle, I said, this was approved May 28th. I was in town April 28th. So, damn, I mean, you're talking, it's not even June 28th. I mean, getting it done. I like the batch 9. Which one? You talking about the bourbon tray that I'm drinking? I guess that's the only one they have. When did you have it? I mean, how did you get it? I mean, it's not bad. But I'm like Paul. Money, money, money. So, let me undo tray. Had a buddy send me a sample. Well, goddamn. I mean, I bought. Anyway, whatever. we'll do the giveaways. Let me get with John. John, give me a number, and I'll let people in the chat pick the number. Then you can put, since you're elsewhere, you can put the name in the chat of the people that won. Like I said, I'll throw in stickers. I've got a bunch, man. Trey, did you get yours with the bottle? I've got a bunch of stickers, guys. Just hit me up, man. I'll send you what you want. Y'all know me. Let's see here if I can do this. John, thank you, buddy. That's awesome, dude. I appreciate that a whole lot. Let me see. Paste. I think this will work. If not, we'll shut her down. Or what the hell you mean error? Try again. Don't you do it again. 14. Okay. Come on, work for me here. All right, 14. What I'm trying to do is just get up there where I can pin that if anybody wants to jump on. All right. Let's see. Top Dog. Let's see. Top Dog's got it. Corvette Trey's won recently, which it doesn't matter. Corvette Trey, pick a number between 1 and 14. That'll be for the samples, the rest of the 1 ounce samples that Greg sent me. And I'll throw in a blend of the Connolly. So let me see where we're at. 14. Corvette Trey said 9. Whoever number 9 is, thank you. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, 14. That's right. Okay. JG! 14 entries. All right, man. Does that include? Yes, it does. Yes, it does, John. Sexy, sexy, sexy. All right. All right. I got you down. Sexy, 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 Shane said. All right. Since who won that? Let's see. JG, if you're still here, pick a number between 1 and 14. And then I'll let Top Dog tell us who it is. And I'll do a big rye flight. Good stuff with that. Bourbon's good. Bourbon's good, but it's got some work to do. And I think it's got less work to do than the rye. The Toasted Rye is opening up a little bit for me now. Getting better. Who did I say pick a number? 14 entry. Who did I say pick a number? I damn forgot. If not, I'll get great shot to pick it. I did talk. I probably should have shared this before I got this deep. I did talk to Jonathan about another cab finish and other finishes, and he does have that stuff in the works. It's just not ready yet. I'm not going to bring him on here until that point. I've already talked to him. We're going to work that out. I know he's been on Todd and Andy's show and a lot of others, but I'm not going to kick a dead horse. I'm not going to keep doing the same thing everybody else is doing. He left. He's probably watching the Junkies or something. Hey, Mark, pick a number between 1 and 14 for me. Guys, you need to post your links. Storytime Shane, you need to post Storytime, Big Vic. Ben's here. Holy shit. Sorry. My first stream, Ben. Drop your link, Ben. Jody with a great shot. I'm sorry. It's been one of those days. It's been one of those days. I'm glad Vic's here. I missed him this week. I'm ready to smoke a damn cigar. But yeah, this is okay. I'm not terribly. Guys, hit that thumbs up for me before you go. I'm not terribly upset with the K.Luke 9. I think it's got some work to do. I think it'll open it up. I'll shut it down in a second. I'll go through these, tell you a quick rundown. We'll get back at it. I'm going to do a full review of both of these. I don't know. I've reached out to Jonathan, but I haven't heard back yet if there's a Toasted 3 yet. I never win, Vic. Dude, I'll send you shit, Vic. Don't you worry about it. And then Batch 3, I think it's good. But I think it's the same shit, man. Guys, email me whiskeyNose21@gmail.com, and I'll get everything out to you. Yeah, that's good. It's just got work to do. I hate waiting. I've got that clot. Whoever won the second sample. Set of samples that a Rhyme will do. I've got a Clyde Mays 5-year over there. It's 104 proof. Wasn't a fan when I opened it. Took it outside Saturday when I did the stream with Troy and Laura to surprise Julie and the Bourbon Van guys. It was okay, and it got better and better and better. And I'm kind of Big Vic one. What? Ah, jeez. Fucking rigged shit. I can't even rig my own shit. 4 out of 14 inches, and I can't. John, dude. John, I'll send you a sample. Guys, I don't care, man. I love everybody. John, send me your shit. WhiskeyNose21@gmail.com. I'll put something together. I've been out so long. I love it. Don't worry about it. Send me your shit. Shane, I ain't sending you shit because you suck. Anyway. All right, guys. I paid for shipping. Big Vic 1 and John Cloud. He also had 4. JG had 1. Big Vic 1. John Cloud. He also had 4. JG. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. Email. I got Vic shit. Corvette Trey, let me know what you think of that bottle. By the way, Russ donated that bottle to the channel. $100 bottle. That was awesome. I don't know if Russ is watching or not, but cheers, buddy. Sunday. Greg, are you here? I need you to speak up because we got to figure this shit out. Y'all want to see a damn, I don't want to use that term because I'm not racist. A damn back asswards fire drill. You can put whatever you want to it. Tune in Sunday at 3 p.m. for me and Greg McDonald. I'll just let the cat out of the bag. We're having Alan, the whiskey friend, our huge supporter and great Scotch guy on. And everything is labeled. Everything is labeled from Alan, but some of it has come off the label with a little bit of leakage. Vic knows what leakage is, but anyway, he can't help it. But we're going to go through those and talk through them. It's not going to be a blind. We're going to learn what they are, and Alan's going to talk about it and tell us about it. So we're going to do that at 3 o'clock this Sunday. We had it scheduled for last Sunday, but apparently Scotland had some big, I don't know if it's fucking hockey or what it was, but they had some big game, and yeah, whatever. We had to do something else, and I ended up with one of Greg's. So, Vic, I couldn't help it, dude. You got YouTube on?
Yeah. It's on mute though.
I hear something, but I don't know what it is.
Maybe it's on the stream here.
It may be. It
Let's see.
Very easily could be Streamlabs.
How about now?
Better. Yep, got it.
I mean, now I can't hear you at all, though.
That's no tragedy. But no, that's all right. Bring it back. Bring it back. It's okay. We'll figure it out.
There we go.
Good.
Yeah, it is echoing or something.
I don't know. I've got YouTube up, but it's muted. But I can also. Yeah, it ain't gonna do nothing if I end it. That's all right.
I'm not used to this one here, so let's see.
Just check your mic and make sure it's the right one, and check your speaker and make sure it's the right one. Guys, feel free to jump on. It's just gonna hang out, and then if Mark hangs out for a while, I may end up outside with a stick. Not bad. All right, I got to review that shit later. Tell you what, man, just overall, and like I said, I'll do a full review, but first two tastes of these K.Luke 9 and Batch 3, I'm not doing a backhand spring back into one of those things at all. Weird. It's not like me with that. I kind of like that stuff a lot. Damn Streamlabs, Vic said.
Well, shoot.
It's not that bad, Mark. Don't worry about it.
I'm hearing double on my end.
Well, it might be bad for you then. There's a way. If Stahl was here, he could tell us.
I wonder if. Well, yeah, it's not the normal Streamlabs setup here on this thing.
For what?
But it was. I guess it was pinned as something talk.
Yeah, there's something ringing, like, I don't know, a background something.
Yeah.
Go out and come back.
Okay.
We'll figure it out, guys, eventually. Hey, Vic, is everybody gone, or you still got hosting some people, or what's going on? Because I'm telling you, dude, I was lost this past 5 days with no bullshit. 16 still watching. Guys, you're welcome. Like I said, if not, it's fine too. What else I got going on? Guess that's about it. Damn Streamlabs. No kidding. Reviews coming up. I still got to do this damn Hard Truth, guys. I've yet to do the High Road Rye. It's a straight rye whiskey. It's very good. Top Dog is still here good. I got to get this one going. I'll do the K.Luke's. I'm going to do those together because that's a lot to do them separate. Like I said, I've got the 2 bottles the Bourbon Jerk picked up for me from New Riff. They're the distillery only gold selection or whatever they're called. I've got those 2. We'll do those. And let me get that damn text out of here because that's annoying as hell. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm having I won't say a hard time, but it's not been this stream for me has been a little bit. I wasn't very, very close with Scotty, but I wasn't. And
okay, how about now?
Perfect. Yeah. I don't hear. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Hey, Marty, what's your email? It's whiskeynose21@gmail.com. Hit me up, John. But I have texted with his mother a little bit the last week with Mike Stahl and kind of got the lowdown and just the way, I guess, things went is hard. Just knowing that somebody can consciously make that decision and in 2 days, I don't know. It's just hard for me. And I don't push my religion on nobody really, but it's hard for me to think that. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. Sorry. It's just, yeah.
Well, sometimes when you got to go, you got to go.
You know what? And if I sit here and say I'm ready, but until I'm laying there, it's easier said than done too.
Yeah. I figured out what was going on. It was actually the other tab was still open on YouTube on the. I'm using this computer now. I'm not used to it.
Just if it just wasn't muted, you can leave the tab on. Sometimes you got to mute it.
Oh, okay.
Because see, like if I've got the tab here for YouTube open, but it's like 4 seconds behind. And sometimes you can jump over there and see how many watchers you got and stuff like that easier. And then that's where you post the link for people to jump in and pin it. You don't post and pin it on here. You have to do it over there. So anyway, it's just a whole shit show.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, so we got it covered. But
yeah, I'm gonna have one tiny little pull with you, and then I got to get going to the Austin airport and pick up my mama.
Good point.
She's flying in. You know, she went up to Michigan to visit her sister.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, that's good.
Well, that's where she was from, is Detroit.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, what, was your dad from Kentucky?
Yeah. Yeah, Dad was born.
One of them was. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, Dad was born and raised in Kentucky. I was raised in Kentucky,
Mm-hmm.
but actually, I don't admit it very much, but I was actually born in Southfield, Michigan.
I knew that. You told me
I just
that.
wasn't raised there.
Yeah.
Mm.
I tell you what, boys, when you do a big rye flight or big rye night, you're going to end up dry as a damn popcorn fart.
Yep. My daddy used to say that all the time. He said, well, my mouth's dry as a popcorn fart.
I can't believe I had them damn two backwards. I thought when I tasted that Jack Daniel's rye, I said, that is damn, and it was thick. It was, I said, that's old Carter. And I knew Greg had it. That's why I guessed it. Because I've had it from him before. And I was like, that's old Carter. And I was like, nope, missed it.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. I was really surprised. So I got one JD rye because I haven't bought any Jack Daniel's stuff in years, you know, because it's just been so, you know, I guess you get that old number 7 stuck in your head and you go, I don't know if I want any more of that stuff, you know, especially from like way back in the day when you were drinking Jack and Cokes all the time or something, you know.
Yeah. That's interesting.
But
that Fox and Oden, it's really good, you know, that, but Cameron, I don't know if we were texting or what, but he's like, man, if that somebody's come out cash strength at like 116 or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A lot of them are better, you know, at cash strength. You know,
well, but I told him, Mark, I said, if they drop that thing at 116, you're now up there with Magnus Cigar Blend, which they own.
Yeah.
You're talking 200, 250 a bottle at that point for a double oaked.
Yeah.
I think. Because you're talking 18-year-old stuff in that blend, and you got to be careful. And maybe that's exactly what they want out of this.
Yeah.
Portable, double oaked, low run, low yield.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've only got a couple of them that are double oaked. The Rebecca Creek Spanish oak one.
Fuck, that damn thing sits right here, arm's length, buddy. It sits right here.
And then I've got, I just recently picked up, it's over here, right up there, the Sagamore double oak. I found one of those around me recently. It's pretty good.
You know what? I've got to get, I've got that Sagamore double oak back there somewhere I could do.
Yeah, it's
John, I got your email. I'll take care of you, buddy. But yeah, Sunday's live stream with my boy Alan. He's going to teach us shit that we never heard of. That's going to be a damn embarrassment for me and Greg. I'll just tell you.
Yeah.
I can hear him now. You can't get stone fruits. No, I get fucking Pete.
Don't smell like a plum. I've never had stewed plums. I have no idea what a stewed plum would taste like.
That's like, you know what? You know what? Here's what we need.
You can only get stuff that you've actually had before.
Hey,
you know?
hey, listen. Here's what we're gonna start doing. I'm gonna highlight myself because I'm brilliant. Every stream we watch, and somebody says they get damn stoned fruit, and put in a chat, when have you ever had a damn stoned fruit?
Well, I ate a plum 2 days ago.
To me, that's like what? Dehydrated fruit, right?
Well, so a lot of it they do, like apricots, they'll dehydrate those. They taste completely different dehydrated than they do, fresh. And what else we got around here? Kumquats. That's kind of like an apricot, sort of, But the flowers on those are freaking phenomenal. Oh my God, they smell so good.
Completely, I agree with you.
Yep, peach is a stone fruit.
Just different, yeah.
You got that big pit in the middle of it. But I don't get peach on much of anything, Now, certain whiskeys I'll get like blackberries or blueberries, some things like that. But then again, I'm a smoker. So, my nose is not the greatest. And same with the palate,
Greg says a peach is a stone fruit. Is that because of the pits?
Yeah, it's because they got that one big pit in the middle of it.
Okay, so I need to start getting fucking avocado on shit then.
Now, if you start getting some avocado.
Paul is because I didn't know that. You've never heard, if you've heard me say stone fruit, I'm full of shit. I will say dark fruit. Because for me, dark fruit is grapes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Darker stuff. That is more tentative, sweet plum than it is, sugar. But just don't throw stone fruits in glass houses. I know. Top dog. Is a cherry a stone fruit because it has a pit in the middle? Yeah, dark cherry would be.
Yep. And, you get some of that on, like, say, Eagle Rare. You get some of that dark cherry note, that kind of that dark grape, like a muscadine grape or something like that.
Sure. That makes sense. Greg, if I haven't said thank you. And this sample is for two people. So I went through, I did halfsies and and I'll send the sheet along. But that was cool. I've had this for probably a month and a half. I've got Russ gave me a Magnus Cigar Blend Batch 269 sample. I've got here, and I'm going to do. I've already got the thumb made. I just got to do we're going to do it live. I think I've got a little bit left of this. My first Magnus, and this is Batch 67.
Dang, that's from back in the day.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put 67 against 269 blind and say, is there really a difference in new and old?
Yeah.
Holy hell, the legend is here.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Brian.
Big Dixon Helicopters. What's up with you?
That's good, because I'm fixing to cut out of here in about.
Go ahead, Mark. Go get your mama and holler at me Thursday some point, because that's when your box should be there.
Okay.
And
by the way, I'm sipping on one you haven't tried yet, probably.
Oh shit! No, that's a 2010. You showed me that a little while ago. I think
it's quite good. Non-chill filtered, non-colored.
Hey, John Cloud.
Is that a 14 year or was it bottled before that?
11 year.
That's not bad. That's got good color for 11.
Distilled at Fettercairn.
Okay.
Distilled March of 10, bottled October of 21.
Okay. All right.
Quite good. Got stone fruits on it.
I'll be damned.
No, I don't. I get a lot of honey and there's something else there in the background. It's nice. It's not peaty.
Is it no peat at all? No lightly peated, nothing like just.
I don't think so. I don't think. If it is, it's got. Well, it says matured in a refill butt.
Okay.
So I mean, you get that malted barley, that kind of bready note.
Is it an expensive bottle?
No, it's not that bad. It's like $60.
That's good. Daily sipper. Can't beat it.
Heck yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah. Oh, Slapshot had a big day with Whiskey Food Dude.
Oh, yeah, last Wednesday.
That was awesome, dude. I love Paul, man.
Yeah.
I've been friends with Paul for 3 years, man.
Yep. Well, he told me, apparently he told me when we were at Cheech's meetup that he was coming here last week. But, there was whiskey involved and then more whiskey and then more whiskey and more whiskey. And so I saw his Facebook post and I was like, dude, you're in my state. You're like 90 minutes from me. He's like, I'll text you. So we texted and he was free on Wednesday. My wife was off work for the holiday on last Wednesday. So
yeah,
we were able to drive out there, do lunch. And Paul doesn't know it yet, but since I got those 2 bottles and that was the best I've ever done on a drop day, he's obligated to come back on drop days now.
Heck yeah, good luck charm.
Yeah. I know you need to go here in a minute, Mark, but will you text me Thursday when you get that? It's a post office, so it'll probably be at the box. It won't be at the door, I don't think.
Okay. All right, that's good. I'll be sure to stop by because you don't want to leave it in the box around here.
Well,
right now
there's 2 things in it.
100.
There's 2 things in it, but one in particular I'm really tickled. I want you to see.
Okay, excellent. I can't wait.
Yeah, me too, buddy.
I need to get all my stickers out and start putting them on my little beer fridge behind me.
Yeah, you do. There's some more. Actually, there might be a couple of these new ones show up in that.
Oh, sweet.
Shit.
Heck yeah. I got the T-shirt and the sticker to go with it.
Yeah, I got a good deal on those. I think I got like 150 for like $30.
That ain't bad at all.
That don't exist anymore. Usually they're like $2 a piece, and then when you're trying to give them out, and next thing you know, you're $80 in. Like shit, man. But no, this was a good deal. I'm tickled with these. These are really good.
Well, thanks for letting me on for a minute. I'm glad this thing is actually working.
Yeah, buddy. I'll holler at you. Like I said, hit me up Thursday, and I'll be around.
All right, I'll do it. Brian, we'll see you later on, brother.
See you, Mark.
Y'all be good.
I watched the local newscast this last weekend.
They showed whiskey.
Oh, Jesus. Leave it to Greg. Oh, man. Brian, y'all should be at the ball game. It must be an away game.
Yeah, this week they're away. They'll be back. The next game I'm going to is actually a Monday game, July 1st, because my wife won tickets, and that's our wedding anniversary. So we're going to go on Monday and then Tuesday on July 1st and 2nd.
That's awesome. I'm trying to give away a bunch of stuff here. I'm trying to make sure I got John Cloud, Jay. Okay. Make sure I got everybody down. I told Vic go live here in a
That
minute.
was not me, John Cloud. I don't have that bottle. I haven't even had a sample of that one.
What is it?
The Bernheim Barrel Proof.
You know what? When that bottle hit $69, Greg sent me a sample of it. I kind of backed off. To be honest.
I know T-Rob hated his bottle like with a passion.
Well, but there may be up to batch 3 now, but the first one was fair. Nobody went crazy. Batch 2, Greg sent me, and I think I still got a little bit up here. It was good, but if you're going to spend $70 plus tax, I can tell you about 15 other things I might jump on before.
You're doing that, I'm going to get myself a Jack Daniel Barrel Proof Rye.
Good point. But yeah, it's just shit, man. I don't know. Let's see what else. I've laid low, but I've spent a shit ton. Like I said, I've got those 2 bottles. I can't remember. Tommy will have to tell me if he's still in the chat. If not, I can try to find it. Bourbon Jerk, he was in Kentucky last week, and he went ahead and grabbed me the New Riff Rye 8-year. But Tommy also told me that it's the bourbon is better than the rye, and I've got the bourbon.
Okay.
So, but since he's there, I'm like, yeah, I'll go ahead. It's getting difficult to jump back and forth between you and my bourbon journey. Well, then quit jumping back and forth, Top Dog. You're the freaking executive producer for here. Idiot. Where's Tommy?
Is Renee out of town, John? Because you can't make a decision.
Oh, good. Oh.
Hey, I know I gotta have my boss telling me to make decisions, so that's all right.
Well, shit on here. I'm really. Well, shit. Whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah, I like this Streamlabs because when I'm on my phone, so I can actually see chat.
Well, I remember though, Brian, when Mike started Streamlabs, he's the one that got me on it.
Yeah.
Well, see, I still have StreamYard because it's easier for me to record content on StreamYard than it is Streamlabs.
Oh, okay.
But Streamlabs is so cheap, it doesn't really kill you to have both.
Gotcha.
And I really like the setup. And when you go back and watch the replay, it is so much more clear.
Oh, yeah.
And easier to handle for me than StreamYard.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, it's cool. It's no big deal.
Yeah, once I figured out that you got to turn your shit to the vertical mode.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. When Mike told you that, I've told 1 million people just flip it.
Yep. Once you figured that out.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But nah, dude, there's really I bought the Mashing Journey. I only bought one of them. I didn't buy the other 2. I bought the Honey Barrel Finish Starlight because I freaking love those. I love those.
See, John, I know.
What is it?
He said, yeah, she's out of town. That's why you can't make a decision.
Well, jump on here, dumbass. You're sitting at the fire pit. Marty, remember, you should never cross streams. I say you and the bourbon engineer in his backyard now trying to figure that out.
Well, I'd love to have a fire, but it's been too hot without the stupid.
Dude, it's 101 here today.
Man,
I know you were right behind me.
And we got a new roof today too. But it was kind of a shock.
Okay, I knew that was coming. You told me that, but I didn't know.
Months ago we had people come out and they never told us when they were coming. Well, today they came and 6:45 we wake up to fucking people on the roof. Like that's how, and they didn't tell me they were coming. Like, man, that's a good way to get shot.
Shit, no, man. But I've got so like I said, man, I've got a whole lot of damn life getting ready to hit me right in the smack in the face. But I bought that bottle. I bought the Bourbon Jerk got me those 3 New Riff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on a minute. Don't be looking over here, Greg. I see your damn pink ass. Oh, my God.
Hey, Greg.
So, straight out of Compton.
I look like Joe Walsh, man.
Okay, I see it now. Okay, I'll back off.
Except I look like Joe Walsh, about 100 pounds heavier. That's all.
Oh, yeah. But I got those, Brian. I'm trying to think what else. Well, and I got the K.Luke's, but that's it. That's it. Probably the last 16 hours. That's great. Me and Greg.
Were your ryes good?
Huh?
Were your ryes good? The ryes you did.
The ones you sent? Dude, I had the Jack Daniels and the Old Carter nailed, but I had them backwards.
Right church, wrong pew. That's all.
Greg, soon as I got into number, which one was the right? Which one was the Carter? I had 3 was the Carter, 4 was the. I got it. 3 was the Carter, 4 was the Jack.
Yeah.
I knew 3 was really good, but I couldn't quite place it. But when I hit that damn 4, I was like, this is old Carter. I said, I know this is that old Carter rye. It's thick, it's viscous. I said, this is it. And I wonder if I was still going off number 3 when I tasted 4. I mean, you're talking 2 different animals, but is there Tennessee in that batch 10? I may have just redeemed myself if Mark and Sherry put freaking Tennessee in that batch 10. Guys, thank you for watching. I'm not going to kill it. Jump on if you want to, because I don't do this as much as I need to.
Yeah, that's right, Peter. I got that. I wouldn't put new holes in the roof.
Greg says my Maserati does 185. But yeah,
they
man.
took my license. Now I can't drive.
I don't know, man. Great Shot sent me. I need to talk to Mark. He sent me 4 different samples of Traverse Cities, and I've got 1, so I can do a 5 blind of that. I'm trying to think what else. I'll just be honest. I know we've got 10, 15 people still watching, but Greg knows this. Top Dog knows this, but I've got 4 different Green River single barrel bourbon picks. 4 of them. And Top Dog, Renee's is number 1, hands down, and I'm not being partial. It is number 1. Greg's Liquor by the Lake is number 2. Mash and Journey is 3. And the Total Wine from Michigan is 4.
What's that? The Green River?
Yeah, I'm just being 100% honest, and that's what I try to do. I am not back handspring crazy over that damn Mash and Journey Green River single barrel pick. I'm not. I think it's a hot ass back end. I think the heat takes away from the age a little bit of it. I don't know. I don't know that I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that might be my biggest anticipated disappointment that I've got from 2024. But you know what? That's just me. That's just me. That's my palate. It don't mean shit. That's just me. You know? And like I said, we all want to be honest, and I'm just being honest about it. And there's more in that bottle than there is the other 3.
That turkey single barrel is pretty good.
You damn shit, dude. That son of a bitch is, yeah. I'm gonna put a sample of that. I gave away 2 other rye samples, Greg, tonight, and I'm gonna put that in both of those. I just got to get some bottles. But
see,
yeah,
I'm gonna do left. I didn't see any in boxes. They were just on the shelf, so I don't know. I'll have to see what they got there. They had boxes before, and when I picked yours up, it was just what was in the shelf. So I'll have to see. Like I said, only 2 or 3 other stores got one in South Carolina. There are not a lot of them around.
Dude, Ludwig sent me a picture. He had one from a store, and that's the only one that I ever knew existed. You know what I'm talking about, Brian? You know the bottle we're talking about?
Which one?
The Wild Turkey Rye. I'll show it to you. Hold on. I'll show it.
It's the 101. It looks like the Rare Bird bottle, Brian.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yes, I saw it on, I guess, somebody's Instagram. I don't know which.
I think they just started doing that. I don't know how long ago, but not very long ago, because there ain't a lot of them around.
Gotcha.
Chris said, hold on a minute. Let me bring it up because this is interesting. I think Chris told me this, and I don't think it was Greg. Hold on a minute. I want to read this. Shit. View all 4 comments. No, it's not there. I don't. But Chris said something that like they're not going to do Kentucky Spirit picks anymore. They're going to go to the rye, I think is what he said.
Oh yeah, I heard that too. And then I walked in that store in Paul and saw the Kentucky Spirit sitting there, and I'd never even seen one. And it was the last one on the shelf, and I grabbed it.
Are you not seeing Kentucky Spirit at all?
Oh, I've never seen one except for the one I own that I saw last week.
We'll help you on that. You drink that when you're down on that. We'll get you a Tyrone. Me and Greg see.
Well, that's what that one. The one I picked up was a Tyrone F.
Yeah, Nelson.
I think he said Tyrone F. You said
Tyrone F.
Yeah, I think it's a Tyrone F.
There's a that dropped around here. There's a batch of Tyrone G bottles, and their barrel numbers like 2060 to 2130. So that'd be like 70
it is top
barrels,
dog.
70 barrels. And I've had a couple of those, and they are really, really good. You know, there's the worst is good, and there's 2 or 3 of those that are really exceptional. Now I haven't tried all of them. I've had maybe 5 or 6 because once I saw that, and they all were bottled like around 1/6 of this year. So once I started seeing that, I'd go to different places and look for different barrel numbers and then buy them. And I've got maybe 5 or 6 of the different barrels.
Okay.
And they're really, really good. I mean, everybody likes the Camp Nelson stuff, but these Tyrone G's are really, really good. I said, you have one, don't you, Marty?
I'm sure. Okay. You sent me
2078, I think, is yours.
Yeah, but you sent me one a few months back, and I put it in the turkey decanter.
Okay.
I think it's a Tyrone is what's in this. No, this is a Camp Nelson.
Okay.
I can't remember which one, but I had this much left of a Camp Nelson that was in it, and then I took the one you had and I put on top. And of course, it's almost halfway gone.
I think the one I sent you,
John, I've got no time frame, bro. Come on.
I think the one I sent you was one of those Tyrone G's that
Let me look. I still got. They're right there.
Let me see if it's it. Like I said, they were really good, and they all were bottled around the same date, like 1/6.
That's it.
Of this year.
That's it.
Is it 2078? Play the Jeopardy music.
That's funny.
Survey says.
Yeah, years ago I saw, before I joined Whiskey Tube World, before I met any of you guys, I saw a Fantail Wild Turkey bottle. I guess it was probably the last year they ever made them. Was that like 2018, 2017?
Yeah, I'm thinking that's right.
Yeah, I saw one. I was like, oh, that was, back then my most expensive bottle I'd ever bought was like $55. So I was like, it's a little much. Now I regret not buying it, of course.
Yeah, I just wish I would have started back in 2013. I'd bought every pirate bottle that came out. I went to every store and bought every one they had and put it away and kept half and sold half of them and made a fortune on it.
Yeah. Hey Brian, do you have any of the last few releases of Larceny?
Yeah. You know what's really funny? In Virginia, when the Larceny Barrel Proof gets released, they sit on the shelf here, and they're shelfers. But the Elijah Craig, they were lottery bottles up until, I guess, the last 2 releases. Now they're in the allocated list, so you can only buy one. But the Larcenys have no limit. You can buy the whole shelf if you want.
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense.
I think the B batch is very good. I think it's worth one. I don't think it's backup quality. Do you, Greg? I don't.
I thought it was.
I mean, unless you don't have any, maybe.
B was better than A. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got A and B. I like B better.
Yeah. And it's a solid 7 3/4 out of 10, maybe borderline 8, 7 3/4. I'd say the first batch was maybe 7 1/4, 7 1/2. I mean, still, barrel proof whiskey for $70 or whatever they're charging. It's kind of hard to beat it. 79, maybe.
Well,
70.
and I think when you deal with C923 larceny, I don't think A is in that category, but I think B, when you're dealing with B524, I think you might be dealing with 10-year plus a little bit in that blend.
I think they're going to put out at least one 12-year-old or plus a year. What batch it is, I don't know.
But the thing is, they're not going to age state it on a bottle like they do the Elijah Craig.
Oh, you mean a larceny?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, that's 6 to 8 years, I think, something like that.
Yeah. So I think hopefully they'll hit a 10 or something like that. It's just that weeded weight. And then, I think it might.
And they are getting better with the Bernheims. It's kind of like the larceny. Remember
we talked about that right before you jumped on. I don't know if you saw it or not, but the first Bernheim was fair. The sample you sent me of number 2 was really good.
The third one, I think
they're up to 3 now.
Yeah, third one's good. Remember the first year Larceny's wasn't all that good. The 2020s.
I don't know if I've got anything that old.
They weren't bad. Of course, back then, I think when those, of course, like everything's going up. I think when the Larcenys first came out, they were like $45 or something like that. $50 max.
Hang on.
Now they're up to who knows what. Hell, a damn McKenna's up to $64.99 now.
21, C921's the oldest I got.
Oh, yeah, and I've only had 2 of the McKenna single barrel. One was so bad I thought about pouring it out, and then the next one was one of the best bottles I've ever had. So,
yeah,
but I'm not willing to take that gamble unless I get a taste of one and know it's the same barrel, because I'm not willing to spend that much money on something I want to pour down the drain.
Well, and they vary so much now, and the thing is, they've gone up. Me and Greg and Rob have talked about it a freaking million times. Is they've gone up $15.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? Yeah.
So
you're right. It's $15.
Yeah. So it's like when you're knocking on $75, $80. Hold on, John. I'm getting my.
Hey, you know what, Marty?
Huh?
They might be up $24. I think the first one I ever bought was $39.99. And now they're $64.99.
Yeah, I've got the one I've got right here that I keep in arm's length. This is it's a 23, but I've got a 21 back there unopened.
Yeah, I think the first one I bought was like in the latter part of 2020, and I think and they may have been on sale, but I think it was $39.99.
Okay,
because sometimes they will put bottles on sale here in North Carolina. They'll knock a couple bucks off, but still now they're up to like fucking 64.
John, that shirt you got on is probably the closest thing I've seen to the one that says Hurricane. What was the other one? Tsunami 2024.
Nice.
Hey, just real quick, did you watch the game last night, Brian? I thought for sure that Florida was going to choke.
Oh yeah, I watched it. I always watch when they're going to hand the cup out. Even if I don't like 2 teams playing, I just
I couldn't. I had another game going on that I had to.
Well, they had Tennessee won the baseball.
It just didn't seem like Edmonton ran out of gas. They had nothing left.
Yeah.
Well, Florida scored.
You know
first,
what? When you got one guy that's hotter than greased lightning for 3 games in a row, it's hard to do 4 games in a row.
Yeah.
He was so hot. He was making shots and passes like unheard of.
Florida scored first, right?
Yeah.
I was talking to my brother when he was here. We're talking about it over the weekend. I said,
I hear you, Peter.
I tell you, if Edmonton throws the first goal on them, Florida's in trouble because They're not going to get that out of the back of their mind. You know, if they go down 1-0 or 2-0, it's over because they're just mentally shot. But they scored the first goal and then kind of put it to them.
Has there ever been a championship series that's had this far distance in travel to?
Good point.
I mean, I know there's been a lot of New York, LA, Boston, LA, but Edmonton and Florida is a haul.
Didn't Boston play Vancouver in the finals?
Yeah.
That's coast to coast.
Yeah, and Calgary played Tampa. So, I mean, that's Alberta, Florida. But...
Well, they need to go back to the way it was where they play the first 2 games back-to-back nights. Then you'd have a day off. You play the next 2 back-to-back, and then you split. Then they flop back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, they shouldn't be ending the end of June. This was way too late.
The cup shouldn't be presented this late in freaking June.
Yeah.
No.
And I'm even for switching like the first round to like a 3-round series instead of 7-game. Move it to 3. Move the next 2 to 5, and then keep the final 7.
In as hot as it's been, I'm surprised they kept the ice in as good a shape as they did in Florida. You know, they must have brought in outside coolers, and that place must have been like a meat locker inside to keep the ice. Because it's like, you know, Brian, it's like fucking 94 degrees here every day.
They were talking on Twitter though during the third period that the ice was already mush. That they're probably going to not even skate with the cup; they'll just walk it.
Make Slurpees in the cup.
What
right on the ice.
Did you see the video I posted? They were pouring beers out of the cup off a 2nd floor balcony today.
Yeah, I saw that.
At a bar, they'd fill people just stand down below 2 stories and they just pour it all over. That was great.
I've seen them where they've had to bring in like outside refrigeration and hook it up into like some of the doorways and just pump that arena full of cold air from every place they possibly can. Because you got to figure Florida, goddamn. I mean,
yeah.
You start getting above 75 degrees in that arena, and that's tough on the ice.
Yeah.
Well, remember the year, I think it was the Caps playing Boston, and they fogged out because it got so hot and the ice fogged, and like it was foggy in the arena. That was still when they were in the actual Boston Garden.
Yeah, that's where the one final when Edmonton and Boston and the power went out during the game.
Yeah, Peter said Rangers, Vancouver.
Yep.
The fall game, 75.
Yeah, the fall game, that would have been Flyers Buffalo in 75.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I love in the last 2 years, and Greg and Rob know I fell in love with hockey since I moved here. But, you know, there's multiple points during the season that and I understand it somewhat, but there's 4 or 5 day breaks. You know, if you break that down and add it up, you're talking a month and a half time off. And that just makes, like, you know, we're talking about late June for the season. You know, I mean, it tickles me pink thinking I'm 3 months away from a new season. I got something to watch, but also on the other side of it, that's a lot.
Training camp starts like in beginning of September, Brian?
I mean,
mid-September.
But your free agency is really only 3 or 4 weeks long to try to get these guys locked back in.
Well, free agency is a week from Monday, I think.
It is
Monday. I mean,
yeah, but I mean, it's quick.
Yeah.
It's got to happen.
Yeah,
quick.
I think it's July 1st.
Yeah, and wasn't the draft later this week?
Yeah.
I mean, everything's just all condensed right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then, every guy gets the cup for a day, and you shorten the summer. They got to speed that up. And, not everybody takes that cup to somewhere in America. It travels all over the world.
Yep.
I didn't know that. I learned something.
The captain gets to keep it for what, like a month?
I
2 weeks, isn't it?
He gets it longer.
I know they all get their 24 hours with it.
But I think the captain gets it for a longer period.
I can't imagine.
Then I guess you got that one guy with the suitcase and the white gloves. Does he follow everyone around with it or what?
Yeah, he's with it 24 hours a day.
Bill, the keeper of the cup. What a job, man! I want that job.
Yeah.
Think of the shit he's seen.
Peter said distance. Yeah.
Oh, that thing's been touched up. People have dented it and shit like that, you know.
I'm sure it's been dropped more times than it's been held. You know, who knows what.
Oh yeah.
You can imagine the environment that damn thing's hit. You know, these sports bars, and you know, let's take it to the Joe averages. Wrong move, dude. You don't want to do that.
2 years ago, Colorado didn't even get off the ice without denting it.
That's right. He dropped it right there on the ice.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I know it was on the front of a boat in Tampa when they won. Remember? I don't know. I don't think anyone dropped it in the damn bay or anything, but they were out with it on the boat.
I know that one of the Penguins parties ended up in the bottom of Mario Lemieux's pool.
Oh yeah, it was in Lemieux's pool.
Yeah.
God almighty. That just makes my skin crawl.
Yeah, but you imagine being able to get up in the morning and pour it full of Fruit Loops and have your cereal from it?
Yeah.
That would be the best.
You get up in the morning. Who's the fuck that left the Stanley Cup in my pool?
Man, the stuff that's been eaten out of that cup.
You know, I wouldn't go near it, drinking or eating out of it. There ain't no fucking way. You know what? I'd feel more confident in a fucking eating out of a bedpan than I would out of that damn cup, because God only knows where that's been.
I mean, I touched the cup. I was at the Hall of Fame, so I got my picture with it. But it's really cool is they keep it that same size. So the rings will come off, and if you go on the Hall of Fame, they're flattened out underneath glass, so you can look at them.
I think Brian might know, is like the thin rings, do those permanently stay on there? The lower bands come off.
The lower ones come off.
Right. The thin ones stay on.
Everything above the band that's at the bottom, every band that's that size moves up. I think it's 12 every 12 years. I think it fills. Yeah. And so they move it up and then take off the top one, and that top one goes to the Hall of Fame.
Right. I didn't know that. Okay, that's
there's etching in the cup, inside the cup, all outside, all that shit. So
everything above the shoulder stays though, right?
Yeah, from the wide part down, or
the shoulder of the cup.
Wide part up, rather.
Yeah, stays.
Yeah, because that's actually etched on the cup instead of on the layers.
Yeah,
it's really cool. If you get to the Hall of Fame, it's called the Great Hall, and if the cup's there, but then every other trophy has its own stand in that room, and then all the player plaques. It's such a cool place to visit.
Oh yeah, that's on my list of places to go.
Yeah, it's such a cool place.
And see, when the Caps won, I didn't go to any of the things where you could go and get your picture taken with it and all that, and I regret it.
Tommy D.
Hey Tommy,
where'd they have that at, Brian? Down at the arena?
Different places. They did a couple of them, but I that many people. I didn't even go to the parade because I didn't want to be around that many freaking people.
I dig it. Yep.
Yeah, I can imagine a parade. I've been down there when I lived there, the 4th of July, and I'm telling you what, the mall area of DC is just at least it used to be, a zoo, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and a friend of mine that I grew up with, I've known since like 4th grade, he took his daughters down, and they were front row near the stage, but they got there at like 7 a.m. The thing didn't start till like 1. It's like, gee, no way.
When they were there, like this is the early 80s. So they had like the Grassroots, the Beach Boys. The one year I think Watt, who was the interior director, said they couldn't have a concert. But I went in 82, and they had 600,000 people there for the Grassroots.
Oh.
It's still the largest single band concert in American history, because it just comes down from the hill from where the Washington Monument is, and it's all in the corner there, and they just had like 600,000 freaking people there. And
good Lord.
Yeah, I've never gone to the mall for the 4th just for that reason. Just way too many people.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that's worth sticking around, they do have a good one. The fireworks show is incredible. You know, at night.
Now I have gone to near Arlington National Cemetery and sat on the hill there.
That's cool. Yeah.
You could still see it.
That's special.
You know what? That might even be better because you got a better angle up there.
Yep.
Because when you're there on the mall, you're just kind of looking straight up. But where you're
Yeah,
at with the bend,
they were out over. So yeah.
Yeah, it's special.
So what you did earlier tonight, Marty, I got a sample of the Fox Oden that showed up yesterday. So I'm just pouring that now.
I hope you hadn't had any high proof before it, because I ruined it. When I cracked it, I was talking to Jason. We were talking about it, and my comments to Jason on the phone was like, I'm not getting what everybody's getting, dude. I'm like, so Jason said, well, tell me, what did you drink before? I said, well, I had Booker's 2023-04. He's like, well, that's your problem. So, yeah,
this is my first pour tonight.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Yeah, I think the best thing that Cameron said that I pulled from him that I talked about tonight was, I can't imagine how good this would be at cask strength, maybe 115, 116.
I mean, that double oak really comes across on the nose.
It does. And you're not getting, and on the nose at 99 proof, you're not getting knocked down with black pepper, rye spice.
No, there's that.
It's high rye. So you're not getting that. You get a little bit of that vanilla chocolate for me.
But yeah, I get that kind of toasted barrel right away, right on the nose. That's really nice.
Have you tried this?
No, I haven't tried that one yet.
It's a good one. If you see it, get it.
Can you believe that's some of that shit liquor by the lake?
Which one was that, Greg?
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
Okay.
You said you saw it down there, Marty?
I got it's on their Facebook page. You got it for the same, or no, his was like $3, $4 cheaper than the one I got you.
But is it available though?
Yeah.
You know what? I was in there and I took a bunch of pictures. I didn't see it.
I about texted you and said, just buy you one and I'll keep this one and send you the money.
You know what though? I was down there 2 weeks ago and I didn't see it on the shelf unless he's got the thing tucked away somewhere. Because when I went and took that rye, I took a bunch of pictures I was going to send you. And wherever he's got it, it's tucked away. I did not see that. I recognize that bottle. So
if I could figure out how to share screen on this son of a bitch, but I'll just send you a picture. But yeah, hang on. But yeah, he's got a. Did you do you didn't do a driftless Glen pick with him, did you?
No.
He did a bourbon. Lake Hello, Wisconsin, driftless pick. It's there.
Yeah, I saw that. I just texted you what his shelf was with all the Ardbeg stuff, and it ain't there unless I'm missing something. I don't see it.
Hang on.
I see that goofy anamorphic crap.
Dude, it's not on here now, but I swear to God, I sent you the picture.
Yeah, I mean, did you see that text I just sent you?
Yeah, hold on.
Because I always go down there and take pictures in case you see something. I'm waiting for him to throw me out like I'm price shopping.
Anyway, well, yeah, no, it was there, but it doesn't matter. We're good.
He's got a decent selection of scotch down there.
Kevin bought that Lagavulin Offerman rum cask, and it's really good. You sent me, I think, a sample of it before Kevin bought it. Yeah. It's here now for 89, I think.
Yeah.
But it's really good. It might be better than last year's, to be honest.
Last year's was pretty good too. If you see that one,
I've got it.
Yeah, that's not a bad buy either.
Yeah, I really enjoy that, Marty. That's really good.
It's good, isn't it? I mean, you can imagine what it would be proofed up about 6 or 8 points. But
yeah, I mean, I love the sweetness of this double barrel, but that MGP high rye still punches through on it.
Whoops. Marty. Hello.
He did this on his stream live too. He
I had to bring everybody back. I have no idea what just happened. But it's good, John. It's good, but I don't know. For the money, for what it is, at $100, I think it's okay.
I mean, yeah, if it was 100 and say 15, 120 proof,
It better
would be
moved up
fantastic.
a little bit.
It'd be fantastic. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's good. Vic got it for me, but yeah, I'm not mad at it, and I think the more we get down into it, the better it'll be.
Yeah, this is a sample from Jay Sells that showed up yesterday.
Yeah,
These are pretty good. If you see these for a good price, pick these things up.
I've only got the one you ever got me, the Lake Wiley.
That's this one.
I reach out to Doug and Fred. We'll get this straightened out.
I tell you what, those are more consistent now than the blue labels because some of the blue labels can be hot. The old Forester picks.
Yeah, they are.
Dude, I got a Luther down here. Got me a Wake County blue label. No, I'm sorry. Is that the rye? No, he got me a green label rye. Holy shit, was that good?
Oh yeah, I think they're more consistent because some of the blue ones can just.
They get hot tannic.
Yeah.
They get hot tannic. And when you try to, even when you get down further, well, shit, Brian. Even when you get further down into it, it just gets a little bit different. Got you, buddy.
Do you remember when those black labels were 92 proof? Those were really good picks.
I think Marty's trying to not so subtly tell us he wants to end the stream.
No, I'm not. I don't want to end that. No, dude, I don't do this enough. I'm not ending shit. I love it. 120, 240, whatever it takes.
That's
I did a recommendation for my first pour tonight, John Cloud said. Do a rye. Let's do a rye. Do a rye since we're kind of ryeing it up a little bit.
I'm going to go with the rye next pour then too.
I'm going to finish this off and try to do some work to pay for my whiskey.
John, do a rye pick and you tell us what it is. Let's do that.
I'm pouring a rye pick right now too.
What's that? A dancing goat or something? Or hard truth?
Yeah, it's a limit. I was at a local store picking up a club smoke wagon pick Friday, and they had a single barrel limousine rye, but this one's finished in a honey barrel.
Holy shit,
dude! This is amazing stuff. So it's 8 years, 53.6% finished in honey. It's fantastic.
Sounds good.
I'm not sure what.
I like the honey finished stuff.
Yeah, the great thing about these limousine picks here locally, this is an 8-year MGP finish, and it was $45.
I've got one
better.
I've got a limousine. It's a store pick, John. But it's just it's a French oak stave.
Yeah, which is their basic is all French oak.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, you think about this: a fucking 9-year at 117 proof for $59.
By the way, if you ever get up here, it's a beautiful distillery to visit. Fancy Goat's a beautiful place.
I think I'll do that.
But see, all that's MGP, but it has to say whiskey from a rye mash because it's all in used oak for the first 6 years.
So it's like 6 years, 6 months, or something like that.
Well, it's 6 years, and then they have a French oak Solaris system that all of it goes through.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they'll pick single barrels from that.
So how long did they put it in a honey barrel for, did it say?
I don't know, but this one's 8 years total. Which I have a Starlight honey rye that I thought was really good, but this literally stops all over it. Because you get this nice sweetness of the honey, but the MGP rye still punches through you.
You should have more proof on that than that honey, too. Because I think those honeys are around 115, 117.
Yeah, this one's only 53. Really good stuff, though.
What am I missing, Top Dog?
So he takes a limousine when he goes to the airport.
Problem is he doesn't go anywhere. He just picks Renee up.
You have one of those bee's knees honey barrels, don't you, Marty? Short barrels, two of them.
Yeah, that shit's good. It's good. Yeah, Shane got me. No, I take that back. Hendo got me my first one 3.5 years ago, and then I got the last one. Eric Gunderson got for me. Yeah,
I had a bourbon that was okay, but I just think it does better to contrast with rye.
I can see
There's
that.
something with honey and rye that really works well together.
Yeah. Well, you take that black pepper spice, and then you add sweetness to it like that natural sweet. I think that it just kind of meshes kind of nice. I mean, I think it works, you know.
I think they did a bourbon one and actually did a bourbon Blanton's one, but I think it was only released in Poland or something like that. And it was like 130 some proof Blanton's that was finished in a honey cask barrel. I think it was like a couple years ago. I think Top Dog might have got that one. I think he may have that actually.
He didn't know.
I think Shane said he tried it at his place or something like that.
John Cloud, he doesn't know. I keep saying stupid shit. Do all of us have to sit here and listen to your show and tell? You know what? Last time I checked, nobody was holding a gun to your head, dumbass. I'm just kidding. Renee's gone, and he has no excuse not to jump on here, and he's not. So
throwing hand grenades from the peanut gallery.
Hey, I'll be back in a minute. I'm moving inside.
All right, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been pretty miserable out here.
Yeah. We were almost at 90. I think I got about 2 hours sleep last night. I went to bed about 10. About midnight, we started getting a lot of lightning, and I started getting hail in the house. Then the phone goes off that it was a tornado warning. So I spent like 3 hours in the basement watching the news on my phone with the radar, waiting for the tornado to come through.
I don't want to say anything to jinx us, but Marty knows. A couple weeks ago, we went through about a 10-day stretch where every freaking afternoon you're waiting for some kind of shit to blow through, you know. And it was pretty bad. The one time, I guess about 4 or 5 weeks ago, we had a front come through. It was that one that kind of worked its way across the country slowly, and it messed up like Kentucky and Tennessee. And we got it the day after that. And we had, when it came through here, we had like 50 to 60 mile an hour winds. And I've got like a natural area between my house and the next. I thought for sure that either one of those like southern pines was the top was going to snap off, or the whole tree was going to come over. You know, that was about the hairiest it's been here in a long, long time. You know, you have like a 50 to 60 mile an hour because it was the edge of the front coming through for about 8 minutes. And I'm watching the trees going like this shit. And I'm like, holy shit, one of these things has got to break. But
yeah, that's what I was waiting for it last night. But luckily, as I'm watching the news on my phone, and literally the front was moving at 70 miles an hour. So the really bad stuff was probably 15 to 20 minutes.
Wow.
But it blew through so fast.
A driftless Glen pick, you can't beat it.
No, well, especially a rye.
So you had 70 mile an hour winds?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I have I live in a Cape Cod that was probably built in the 40s. So I can hear that from the basement. I can hear the hail hit the house and the wind. And I'm like, please don't give me a tornado tonight. I don't need that.
You didn't see Elmira Gulch going by on her bicycle, did you?
No. Or my favorite scene from Twister, the upside down cow that flies across the road.
Yeah. Annie M.
It's a twister, Annie M. It's a twister. I just think of airplane when I hear that too.
Yeah.
I think my brother said when he was in Florida, they had, I can't remember, this is 15 so years ago. I can't remember which one hurricane went through, and they had winds for about an hour. And he said it was just so constant and everything. The house sounded like a tuning fork. It was just humming, you know, because of the constant wind going through there. He said that's about the hairiest it's been. You know, the cats are all under the bed and stuff like that. And the house, fortunately, it was a newer house, so it had all the new joist hangers and stuff in it, truss hangers after it was built after Hurricane Andrew when they came through and wiped everything out. And then it had all the new stuff in it. But he said, yeah, it was pretty hairy, when your house is basically humming from a 110-mile-an-hour wind,
Really?
constantly hitting it.
That's funny. John, have you bought any new scotch?
No new scotch lately. I've just got all bourbons in the one rye lately.
I said early in the stream, if anybody wants it, but Whiskey World has Springbank 10 currently.
Okay.
Like $59 or something. But
oh wow, yeah, I thought about a quarter of them on my bottle yet. I did just go through some scotch samples from Eric Gunderson. I had that Port Charlotte 18. That is fantastic.
Isn't that funny how that 18 is just like, I kind of said it in the review. It's almost like a median line of everything peat and flavor. It doesn't, neither one over, what am I trying to say? The peat nor the flavor over excels the other. They kind of stay the same path.
I think that's just the age of the peat, though, too.
I think it has to be.
Everything really mellows with an advanced age.
It has to, because it doesn't knock you out either side of it.
This is one that Eric gave me that just blew my mind. It's an NAS, but it's an Amroot finished in cherry.
Hang on. Oh, an Amroot. Okay. 57.1?
Yeah. This was fantastic stuff.
I've heard that the 2024 Lefroy Cartridge is supposed to be pretty good.
I have to find, I still have to ask Eric if he can find me a bottle of the Elements, because he sent me 1.0, and I love that stuff, because that was almost honey, too.
Yeah. I think maybe, was it Malt Muser reviewed it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure.
He saw it was pretty good.
Yeah, Eric sent me a sample, and that's probably one of the best things I've had this year.
Well, I heard I can't remember what the proof is, but the cartridge, I think, is up there, too, in the high 50 ABV. Okay. And it's that, I guess it's like the triple wood, but it's finished. The third wood is a little bit different from the first triple wood cartridge they did. It's supposed to be really good.
Huh. I loved when the triple wood shelfer, the 48%. That was a great bottle.
Oh yeah, yeah. And they discontinued it. I found one, and I'm kind of nursing it because they're hard to find now. They just don't.
If you wanted to give somebody the intro to Lefroy, that might be the bottle to do it.
Yeah. I really enjoy Lefroy when they finish it in a good sherry cask.
Mm-hmm.
It's just they just seem to do pretty good at that.
Yeah.
That Elements kind of reminded me a little bit of a honey finish as well. It was extremely sweet and almost left your tongue coated that looked like sugar honey.
And I mean, Ardbeg can do good stuff, but they're making just so much goofy stuff lately. I don't know what up with that.
All that NES and they charge so much for it is just like, yeah, I'm good.
Well, that's like this thing. This thing is like sherry. What is it, Marty? Like $89?
Yeah.
And this blows away most of the damn committee releases they've done for the last couple of years.
Yeah, the last committee release I bought was Scorch. And I did like that one.
Well, hell, I think that Fermutation, I got one of those, that funky one. At least they put an age statement on it. That was 13 years. And I think the reason it was 13 years is because the damn distillate was so funky because it sat in those washbacks for like 3 weeks or something like that, fermenting because the still broke down. So they didn't want to waste it. So they let it sit in the washback so long. And then, they had to put it in a cask for there to kind of neutralize that funk that it had from sitting in the washback so long. If you ever tried it, it's different.
Okay.
Did you ever try that while you were here, Marty?
I did. Yeah.
It's got a weird taste to
it. I got sample one that John sent me that it's not going to show up there, but it's the Glen Alecky 10 cask strength batch 3.
Nice.
Oh, those are good.
That's a sherry bomb right there.
I need to get into these. John sent me a whole bunch.
An oldie but goodie right there.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of scotch. So.
Hell, they're up to what now? Batch 10 on that thing?
No,
Yeah, I think I saw batch 8 last week.
I've got 8 here, I think.
I thought they were close to 10. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
It might be. They said the store here, the last one they had was 10. I'm just glad I can get that on the shelf and then 15 on the shelf here too. 15 is a great bottle.
Well, Marty had the Lechic 18, and that's not around here. You can't even find it overseas anymore. It vanished.
Yeah, the one I've got's got about that much in it, and I got it in Europe.
What do you think of that, Brian?
That's nice.
That's a big sherry bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's real nice.
And that's got some proof to it, too. What's the ABV on that sucker?
58.2.
Yeah, it's 2 or 3 pours of that and you're feeling it, I can tell you.
That's the first pour tonight.
That's a good way to start.
Well, I wasn't going to drink. I don't know if I'm going to make it to Cheech's tonight since I got woke up at 6:45 this morning with those dudes on my roof. And then I never went back to sleep. And I didn't sleep very well last night. So I got like 4 hours of sleep. So
I'm the same way with the storms. I'm going to try to be in bed by the time Cheech is even on.
yeah, I don't know if I got the distances. I'm going to try, but
Yeah, I'm going to finish this up, and I got to do a little bit of work for a guy that's coming over tomorrow. So I don't want him to come over and say, "Where's my work at?" I don't know. It's fucking drinking. Done. I was drinking. What's your fucking problem? Bigger name.
Marty's address. Like, blame this guy.
yeah,
Yeah, blame
Marty.
this guy.
It's all Marty's fault.
Blame it on the fat guy.
Well, which one of us? That's
Yeah, no shit.
I'll take it all.
Specific, Marty. No.
Don't worry about that. I'll take it all day.
You got fat guys on here. We're proud to admit it.
You getting personal, Marty?
I mean, well, John, I haven't met you in person, but I met the other two. They know I'm short. I'm not fat. I just didn't gain the right height because I'm a good weight for somebody who's supposed to be 6'6".
Yeah, really.
Were you on Livewire Sunday when Michelle was talking about weight, and Ben's like, "Yeah, I'm fat when I can talk about losing people as weight."
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah, I could probably lose a Michelle and probably be the healthy weight." But
There we go. We've got a victim here.
That's genetics. That's what I'm blaming on. It can't be me.
Yeah. I grew up with both sides of the family. We ate the farming diet growing up. So.
I like it, John Cloud. I don't know. It's $100, and it was Crane's first pour of the night. He loved it, but at 99 proof,
I agree with you. If it was
really
115,
I mean, help me out, John. I mean, it's really good, but
yeah, I would like to see it at 115 proof.
Yeah.
Of course, I have a completely different notes that I'm working on now.
I think it would be better. Like, I don't know. It's good. Don't get me wrong. I don't know.
But did you say it's a sister brand, so it's from the same company that owns Magnus?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on a minute. I think
Does that have something to do with the price point, maybe?
I think it does, and I think the other thing that has a great influence on the price point of it is also this: is they proofed it down to 99.
Mm-hmm.
So you're getting, more bottles, you're getting a higher yield, and the DeVos family, they don't need no fucking money. They've got plenty. So MSRP at 100 for a double oaked, I think that's okay. And you see that 8 to 15 year MGP high rye mash bill. Well, I mean, anything 7 to 8 years is going to be $75 from MGP anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's probably worth the value.
Do you know they had a drop at a local liquor store here, and it was okay stuff. He had a couple of. I missed out. I think they had like a Toasted Michter's barrel strength. I don't know. He only had 1 or 2 bottles, and I didn't get it anyway. And he was putting it out periodically, so like somebody wouldn't come in and wipe it all out. But they had a cigar blend. They're up to close to batch 300 on that shit.
Well, Russ, I don't know. Russ sent me. I got a sample here. I'm gonna do it probably the next live. He sent me a sample of a batch 269, and I've got probably one more pour of batch 67, and I'm going to blind them against each other and see, okay, is the old really that much better than the new? But this bottle, the price tag on the bottom, I don't know if you can see this. I'll see if you can see it or not. That says $160.99.
Yeah,
is what that says.
Okay.
So you're talking $50 difference if you can find it.
well, that's in a control state.
Well, me and you don't count.
I mean, they've had it here, but I just, I just don't think what they had
I hear
3
you.
years ago, the availability of the stock is as good. I mean, and that goes for Smoke Wagon. I don't think those are as good.
Yeah.
And be quite honest with you, well, Kentucky Owl, I can honestly say that is nowhere near where it used to be. I wouldn't buy one that's batch 10 and lower. Anything above batch 10, the last 2 I wouldn't get. And then the other thing too is just even some of the old Carters that they're putting out now. There are some good ones, but there's so many now. I just don't know if they have the stock that they have.
Was an old Carter pushing 300 now?
Oh, they've been pushing 300 for 3 years. At least what I've seen, John. I mean, going to Kentucky or running into it, or have a buddy call me, hey, I ran into this, $2.99, and it's in certain parts of Tennessee too.
Yeah,
but
cheers,
they're
David.
they're still $2.99. I've got a local store that has 2 bottles over the last year, and it's at $170. No one wants to. I agree with that, Sugar Kitty. There's no guarantee that you're getting the old stuff, like just like we're talking about with the old Carter. There's no guarantee that you're getting.
I would definitely pay that if it's batch 80 or less. I would buy that all day long. Anything over 80, it's a crapshoot. I don't know if they're any good. And yours is what, Marty? 69 or something?
Which one?
The one that your old one you just held up. What was that batch?
67.
Yeah, I'd say anything 80 or 90 or less batch is probably pretty good. Anything less than that, I don't know.
Yeah, I have 146, but that's the first one I've even owned or tried.
And I think
I enjoy it.
I think a lot of that is what people don't know, but they know now, but not probably the time they came out, is like some of the old Carter, maybe even some of the Kentucky Owl, I'm not sure, but definitely like the Calumet, the Sam Houston, that Barton stuff for a while was really, really, really good. Some of that older Barton that was going into that stuff. And I just
I'm
don't
surprised
know.
that now I just see the Calumet sitting on the shelves now.
Well, yeah, that's what the 16, right?
Oh, I see the 15 and the 16 on the shelf.
But remember
16 in the last 2 years has never hit North Carolina. 15 is still everywhere.
Yeah, we have 15 everywhere. We get Calumet. We don't get Sam Houston.
Remember, those came out like 2 or 3 years ago. They don't come out anymore.
No.
You remember, because they were doing, Barton was doing those two. Barton was doing Augusta. Barton was doing a Lucky 7. Some of the 14 and 15-year-old Lucky 7s, all that was Barton. And I think it's just all gone, you know?
Is that just dwindling the older stocks out of the warehouse?
Yeah, yeah. But it was really, really
John,
good.
John, that's to me. I don't mean to interrupt you, Greg and John, but
Go ahead.
John Cloud's what he says right there. 199. That right there is like, okay, most people won't find it for that. Me, Greg, and Slapshot probably won't find it for that. But here's the thing: if Nancy says that, you've really got to take into consideration. Hopefully, she's telling you the truth.
Yeah.
Not just trying to be a salesman, but hey, Troy, Laura, what's up?
Yeah, I think Leo's around here.
You're part of, ain't she from where you're around? Ain't she around Kingsport, Marty?
Well, you know what's funny? Here's what's funny. She was doing something with Todd and Andy. And months back, I have spoken to her. I've emailed her, and I told her, you know, about Bristol, Southwest Virginia, all this stuff. She goes, yeah, I'm from, you know, whatever. And then she was in the chat with Todd and Andy over something. And I said, hey, Nancy, remember me from Southwest Virginia? And she goes, no, you're talking about so-and-so. And she named some other gal. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, I'm extremely confused. So, yeah, I thought she was. I thought she was Lee County, Virginia, which is just, you know, the southern point before you hit Kentucky. Nancy Rensley said the batches at the 300 level are actually much better now, unless you want to send me a sample. And I'm not arguing with you, Sugar Kitty, but this old fat guy ain't gonna take a risk. If I'm gonna spend $200, I'm gonna buy 4-gate Kelvin 6 or something.
Yeah, Sugar Kitty, that Calumet 15 sitting here for $99 too.
That's not horrible, but I don't.
No, I did an even up trade. Sean Whiskey Wars didn't like his, and I traded him a driftless rye, and we both came out good because he likes the driftless rye, and I enjoyed the 15.
Hey, Marty, on her Facebook page, she lives in Berkeley. She's from Knoxville.
Okay, Northeast Tennessee, so same fucking difference. Yeah, I'm getting ready to take so Jenny's out of school. I'll just go ahead and let the whole world know here, but I'm getting ready to take her Saturday to meet her parents in Greensboro. I'm going to drop her off, and I'll probably head to Kingsport, Knoxville Wednesday or Thursday. So just be prepared for some crazy ass whiskey nose shit coming up. I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't have much going on. So you said that guy, oh hell, this son of a bitch. Look at you. John, go get your fucking phone. Pardon me. Get your phone charger and jump on here. Nancy's okay. Wait a minute. Nancy was doing this Still Austin pick, and I believe she said that's where she lives full
she's
time.
out in Berkeley.
Yeah, she was it last winter? She was on IG that she had a family funeral. It was in Eastern Tennessee somewhere.
I think if you go on the Still Austin, I think it's Still Austin's YouTube page, you can see her doing blending with like a guy, and she's just got a shitload of fucking samples where she's doing all the blending.
Every time on Instagram, she posts a picture where she's doing like, I don't know if it's barrel picks or whatever, but you're talking 25, 30 2-ounce samples sitting there.
Like a whole fucking
but you know what? I said this earlier in my stream, and when Shane was here, and anytime you do a blend, anytime, I don't care what anybody says, you have to have a baseline. You have to have 2 or 3 barrels that are your base, And then once you do that, you can then expand on what you need to add to the base. When you have 30 sample bottles sitting there, how long does it take you to pick a base, let alone what you need to add?
I think she said when she does, like, I could be wrong, I don't know, but when she does, like, was doing the Magnus stuff, she'd come up with like that base, what she called like a coupe de mer or something like that.
Yeah, which I don't
was
know.
like a base, and then she'd tweak it for different batches and stuff like that by adding different things and stuff to it, you know. So she starts with some kind of a basic batch of barrels that she knows is like the base, and then she'll tweak it a little bit and add to it. I mean, I don't know. I'm just to quote the late Donald Southern from Kelly's Heroes. I don't know what makes them work, baby. I just drive the things.
Like you have any room to talk.
Better documentation. That's a great movie. I have to watch that next time it comes on. Always with the negative waves, Moriarty. Always with the negative waves.
I love Rickles in that movie.
Oh, and you know what I was thinking now that I don't know about the guy that wound up in Star Trek, but what's crazy as it seems, Clint Eastwood might be the only surviving cast member of that thing now. Telly Savalas is gone.
Yeah,
Donald
Rickles is
Sutherland's
gone. Yeah.
And Clint's what, 94?
Yeah, 93, 94,
Yeah, he's old.
You're full of shit.
I don't know if you've ever watched any of the podcasts with Gary McCord, but he tells a story of he was playing what it's now the AT&T at Pebble Beach back in the 80s. And he's telling a story that his partner was Eastwood, and Eastwood told him to meet him at maybe in the back room of this certain bar at 6 o'clock tonight. So they sit there, he's drinking a beer, Clint comes walking in. All these women come in, he's signing autographs, taking pictures, for like half an hour. Finally, he turns around and McCord's like, "You must have had a ball in Hollywood all these years." And apparently Eastwood just picked up his beer, just took a sip. Screwed them all.
Top dog.
Don't drop any glasses then, John.
I'm getting ready to send him a big shipment of these so he can put whiskey nose on.
Clint Eastwood, a.k.a. Blondie from The Good and the Bad and the Ugly.
Yep. Big Vic still trucking.
As one of my favorite Clint Eastwood lines, nobody puts ketchup on a hot dog.
Puts ketchup on a hot dog.
So I'm going to go to another sample. Oh, this one's from Eric Gunderson. It's an 8-year Buna from Gordon and MacPhail.
Wow.
43%.
I've got one more sample from Eric over there, but it's a honey barrel finish. But I'm waiting to get the Mash and Journey one and do a blind. Because I'm going to do I've got a steel box, Starlight. I'll have the Mash and Journey Starlight. I've got Gunderson's, and I've got the Bee's Knees.
Hey, John, remember from First Dirty Harry when the one guy that was a police commissioner says, "I don't want what happened in the Market District to happen again, Harry. That's my policy." And he goes, "Well, when I see a man trying to commit rape, I shoot the bastard. That's my policy." And he goes, "How do you know he's trying to commit rape?" He says, "When a naked man's chasing a woman down a dark alley with a knife and a heart on, I'm suspecting he's not out there collecting for the Red Cross."
I tell you what, I'm getting ready to review this bottle because they sent it to me, and everything that's out of it is samples. It doesn't matter because
Which one's that, Marty?
I'll tell you. I've got a blind sample for Darrell Kelsey and Darrell for August that we're going to do together. But Colin sent me this to review, and I took it outside last week, and I'm quite surprised that I like it as much as I do because I'll show it to you, but it's 108 proof, okay?
that the podcast you're talking about?
It is. Here's the thing, man. Anything free is great. But as $100, Greg 3 years ago sent me the sherry finish. I've got it here. I've got the port. I've got the cognac. I've got the sherry, and I've got the rum cast finish. This damn thing, pretty solid. The only problem is, I would promote the shit out of this if it was $60. That's the problem. It's going to be $100 before tax. It's too much because there's other things you can get that is port finished that are picks that are cheaper than this. That's my issue with this bottle.
That one, what was it called? Like 2 years ago, they put in a damn box. It was $100 and some bucks. Remember that one?
They've done two. They've done the I couldn't remember what it was on the stream, but it was like his legacy or whatever it was.
Yeah,
the Infinity one.
Infinity. That's it, John.
That was like $100 and some bucks, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh hell, it was more than that. It's like 130 something. I think Paul said it was like 135 in his area, and it was like 150 everywhere else.
Have any of you tried one of the Old Elk cigar blends yet?
No,
I have one. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Hey, Sean.
Cheers.
What did you think of it, Greg?
I thought it was okay. I don't think it was anything exceptional.
I thought the wines kind of overwhelmed it a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I wasn't raved. It was okay, but it wasn't something that I thought, God damn, I got to go out and get another bottle of this.
Yeah, I had a pour of it. I'm glad I didn't buy the bottle. It wasn't mine. So,
hey,
Sean, you doing okay, buddy? Cheers.
Hey, John, you want to buy a bottle with a couple pours?
No, I'm
trying to figure out your setup here, Marty.
I'm sorry.
Well, if you want to buy a bottle, I mean, I think Mark's got a bottle of Tire Fire if you want it. So.
The problem I've had with all these,
I can hear you guys on YouTube, but I can't hear you on Streamlabs.
We hear a stream. I think you got a stream in the background, John.
Same issue that Great Shot had.
Just mute something behind you.
Okay, so I muted YouTube. The problem is now I can't hear you guys. So
go out. Okay, since you've done that, go out and come back in, and that fixed his problem.
But he can't hear us now.
Yeah, he had the same issue. But these finishes, these Old Elk finishes, when you first get into them, they'll dry the dog shit out of you, man.
What was that, Brian?
What was that one?
How do you say it? CAOLIA.
Oh, the Kahlua 18 unpeated.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
It's the 18-year unpeated, Greg.
You know what? I don't know if I have an unpeated. You know what? Sugar Kitty may have sent me one. I haven't tried yet. An unpeated Kahlua.
I had a 15 that was a sample from Aqua Vitae that I won is recycled. And I really loved it. And then I just found an 18 behind the counter here with $75 for an 18. Man, it is good.
There's Sean. Hold on.
Yeah, that's a good question. If you could have it one evening, drinking somebody's personal bottles, who would you drink? Roy's, Ralphie's, or Alan the Whiskey Friend? Because they all got both.
Alan hands fucking down.
I mean, Alan's. I mean, between his Boona and his Glenallachie and his Campbelltown, yes, I'm going to Alan's house.
Thank you, John.
But you know what? I think Roy's got a shitload. You just don't ever see it on screen. He did one thing where he went through his models, and he's got a bunch of them. It's just,
dude, Roy's got it, but Roy talks and teaches so much that he doesn't get to it. And that's not a bad thing because I'm not a teacher. But
the one thing that, if you're on Facebook, the one thing that Roy does have an advantage, if you can have a bunch of pours and then go to have dinner at Peter Lee's restaurant.
Yeah.
But see, I see all the pictures that Peter posts on Facebook. That'd be a great place to visit. He's got a pretty good stash too.
And I think Ralphie's got a hell of a stash too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
but you never see it. I think it's just hidden away somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
Either way, if you went to any house, you're not a loser. Let's put it that way.
Well, I just think I don't think Ralphie's going to invite anybody to his house ever. I don't think.
Well, I think Ralphie is a morticianer by trade. I think.
Yeah, and he likes to keep his. He doesn't even want like gifts on Patreon or anything. He doesn't want contact with people. It looks like.
No.
Nope.
Which I can understand.
Can you imagine being that successful and have zero contact?
Ralphie needs some female companionship.
Yeah, there we go.
Ralphie needs to loosen up a little bit.
He can't be hanging out in the bothy by himself doing whatever.
Too many days in the bothy with the cat.
So speaking of bottles that people don't like, you're actually opening that, Sean?
No. I'm finally packaging it up for Sugar Kitty. I saw him in the chat, and that reminded me that I need to do this and stop being a piece of shit. So
I've got one. You know what, Sean? I've got one unopened. I need to crack it. But I've got a single barrel over there I'm trying to get rid of first.
Well, good luck to you. This is a single barrel, and I don't
I'm
like
sorry. Small batch,
Sugar
I
Kitty.
think. I'm sorry. I told you wrong.
You ever remember like the news reporter on Ren and Stimpy, and they go to they talk to a horse, like, what do you think? No, sir, I don't like it.
What's up, Jonathan?
What's up, Marty? What's going on,
Hey,
John?
Jonathan.
What's up, dog?
Hey, John Walsh.
Hey, I had a small pour of that Fox and Oden before. It's pretty good.
Oh, did I send you that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I happened to pull it up because Marty was reviewing it earlier.
Yeah,
Excellent.
that bottle's great, man. I'm gonna have to find myself one.
Could you
Oh, yeah,
imagine
yeah,
that
we-
come into cast drink?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm telling you. Yeah, that oak spice in that is fantastic.
Yeah, the sweetness of the double oak is really good, but that rye from the MGP still punches through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, John, are you going to be available Friday evening?
Me?
Yes.
Well, that's a great question. Let me look at my calendar.
The only reason I'm asking it because I'm thinking about doing your samples and possibly DeLand's Friday evening, going through all those.
Yeah, it's not going to be a late night for me, but yeah, I am.
Okay, well, I could probably fit you in first.
Okay.
Hello.
I
I don't want sloppy seconds. Sorry.
Man, that's really good.
What are you drinking, Brian?
The Colila 18 year.
Ooh, that is something I have not had. But because of Marty's review, I guess we will have a small pour of this. Excellent.
I hear you, dog.
Yeah, I just agree with Marty. If you jump that up to 110 or 115 proof, man, that would be incredible stuff.
I think that the first time I had this, I was not drinking any barrel proof first, and it came off real nice, but I can totally get where you're coming from.
Yeah, I mean, it's good where it is, but I mean, those extra proof points would be nice.
You know what? It's 1,000 times better than Woodford Double Oak to me.
Oh, yeah. By the way, I took a picture and sent a couple of people a picture of that Cuervo, man. That stuff is good.
Oh, you found the label. Yeah, I got John drinking tequila now. Sorry about that.
Oh, I've got tequila and mezcal here.
Okay.
I just thought, like, okay, how much is it? When you told me, I'm like, yeah, okay, maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, it's an expensive bottle,
Yeah,
but
does your tequila come with a sombrero on top of it?
no. Toro Gold. That's about $9.
It's $9.99.
Nice. I got an 80 proof JTS Brown that I paid $9.99 for.
It makes pretty good. When I want a margarita, it makes good margaritas. So.
DMC, what's up?
What's up, David?
Cheers, David.
Get your shit on and get in here.
JTS Brown is a
What's
drink
up,
that we
man?
used for,
Good to see you,
from
brother.
Austin, remember, with Paul Newman and Jackie Gleason, they were
Yeah,
both
it's a friend of mine from high school. That's his favorite movie, so I had to find him a bottle.
JTS
Sean,
Brown.
did you see
Yeah,
that?
he's a pool guy.
What's that?
Top Dog said anybody else watching Sean trying to fold a box.
Yeah.
With the
So
John, the JTS Brown back from the late 50s, early 60s is probably a little bit better than the JTS Brown. It's around.
Probably, yeah.
this box is wet, and I was
Hello.
like, "How did it get wet?"
Well,
So apparently my basement is leaking somewhere. So that's fun to find out.
Oh, yeah, that's always a good time.
Yeah.
Is it an air conditioner or is it a pipe?
No. It's no, and it's. I'm guessing it's the basement wall itself. So somehow I have water intrusion. So that's not what you want.
It happens with age, Sean. I'm leaking.
That's not.
by the way, this 8-year Booner is actually really damn good.
The 8-year or 18-year?
It's an 8-year Gordon McPhail single cast. It's only 43%, but it's really good.
I got my dad the 2024 Boona cast strength for Father's Day. I think that's yeah.
I got a couple samples still hanging. I got to send out. I've got a first time a few years ago, I have the 2021 version of the Boona 25. But I got to send a couple samples out. That was kind of a splurge for me for once. Yeah.
Getting my shipping ready to send Mr. Slapshot some samples.
There you go.
I'm on pirate ship right now.
Hell yeah.
See, that's all. Like when I send you a whole box of samples, Brian, that's what Jonathan just did to me. I just like sent me the whole box.
Yeah, that's
like if I have room in a box, I'm just gonna fill it up and like whatever.
Thank you, man.
yeah. I need to get with actually both of you guys. And you both sent me. I need to get with you guys and see if I got anything that you don't have, which probably not, since my state sucks.
Come on, Bell. What are you doing?
Oh, you give me some wood, we're good.
Oh, I'll give you my wood, John.
Okay.
Bell.
I just don't want your wood to go through Ben's hands before it gets to me.
Hey, John. Hey, Brian, your keychain you made me 2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Jenny still that's her keychain, man.
Oh, she commandeered it.
You damn right. I didn't have a chance, man. I didn't have a chance.
That's funny.
Top Dog says I definitely don't ship empty boxes. Ask Marty what I put in. Dude, Top Dog, when he sends me all the great stuff he does, he goes through his trash. He sends me empty pizza boxes, popsicles. I mean, you name it, it's in there. I'll have to post a picture on Instagram. When Katie it was awesome timing, man. When Katie and Ethan were here in March, I got Top Dog's box of his samples and other stuff when they showed up that day, and we opened it together. And I took a big picture with all the trash that was in it to keep it safe. I didn't even take pictures of the bottles. Yeah.
I love it. I got another box from Independent Joe yesterday, and I think I'm going to start stocking up on these because he puts one in every box he sends me.
Yeah.
Nice. I usually fill like a empty pill bottle with some paper clips.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty cool.
That's a good idea, actually, because I've got a bunch of
A pill bottle with coins works.
Yeah.
I never do any of those things, and I also ship USPS, and I've never had a problem.
I just can stop at the dollar store and get a box of Myconites and throw it in there.
What I do is my return address is always beard oil. Marty.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Vic does. What is it? Essential.
Oh yeah,
oil.
holy shit! I forgot Top Dog. Sorry, Jake.
I know Rob Whiskey in the Six always used to put beard oil so he could get through Canadian customs.
Yeah.
When he sent me stuff.
Smart.
I always put like.
I haven't been asked in a long time. They'll just ask if there's anything hazardous, and I just click no.
Hell no. Yeah.
Because it used to be at FedEx. You're like, okay, what are you shipping? I'm like, oh, I'm just in a hot sauce club. We're just exchanging samples. And the lady's like, oh, that seems like such a good idea. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I use that same story, John. And then the guy at the post office started asking me for samples. I was like, oh, sorry, buddy. I sent them all out.
Well, then you just go to the store and buy some shit off the shelf and put it in a sample bottle. And
Some like mini bottles of Frank's Red Hot. Sorry, guy.
Yeah.
John, I choose on purpose not to bring that up, but we'll just leave that there.
It's like Golf Club was almost brand new. Is that like gently used underwear or something?
Jesus. What did they, I definitely don't ship empty
Here
bottles.
still?
Hey, Top Dog, I sent the other canner to Grape Shot. He'll have it Thursday. The Bourbon Syndicate is here. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, Rusty?
What's up,
The
Rusty?
Rusty Man. The best hat in the business. Sorry, Sean.
I just realized my whiskey, tastes like
I'm
onions.
sorry, dude. I love you. You know it.
Tastes like what, Jonathan?
Tastes like onions, and I forgot I ate onions.
Oh,
Are you still drinking the Fox and Odin?
Yeah.
You said onions?
That's what I ate.
Your palate may be tainted, Jonathan.
Yeah. Yep. Oh.
That's funny.
by the way, dinner ideas. Well, tonight. If you go to like your grocery store or the deli, you get some really good fried chicken and drizzle it with Mike's hot honey. That was dinner tonight, man.
I mean,
I got some sriracha honey upstairs. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I like taking balsamic glaze with sriracha and putting that on like roasted Brussels sprouts or something or anything. Real good. Real good. Had a fat kid night here tonight. Chefing it up in the kitchen.
I think I'll do a little
Little Ambarana pancakes again.
It's too early for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's a 3 a.m. treat only.
Hey, man,
Yeah. Well, on stream, yes.
This is a local pick, but it came from the Bernheim warehouse, one of those tall brick ones from Elijah Craig. It's pretty good.
Nice.
I love when my doctor says, just don't have unhealthy things in the house. And I'm like, I will find a way.
What do I do when I walk in the front door then?
Yeah.
You're going to have to move.
Okay, this is the end of another sample from Eric Anderson. This is one of the Kelvins. It's NBC Stuff and Whiskey Bourbon Pick.
Cool.
Yeah, really, really good stuff. This is the first time actually I've had NBC bourbon. It's always been Rise.
Hey, there's Rusty.
Hey, Rusty.
Oh, buddy.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Rusty. Coming to you live from your local overpass.
Yeah. Well,
let me tell you something about Rusty. Let me get Rusty all in the know here for Whiskey Knows people. Me and Rusty were on with Troy and Laura last Saturday night
yeah.
with Phil and Julie from the Bourbon Van. And,
I saw this.
And me and Rusty were talking, and I was like, "Hey, Rusty, you ever thought about doing this, or you ever thought about doing this?" And like 2 minutes later, he puts up the damn stream up. I was like, "Some bitch is already set up at Walmart. He's already set up a damn blind stream in the middle of a 4-lane." I'm like, "Dude, this is the craziest shit I've ever seen." So yeah. So Rusty's going to. So what we're going to do? We're going to put a damn blind together. We're going to do a Walmart blind. We're going to do a Target blind. High end Target, low end Walmart, and see what wins.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw that overpass and I immediately thought Smokey and the Bandit. But
Dude,
Yeah.
that was crazy.
Give me
Yeah,
one
I
second.
fell over, John. I was laughing my ass off so bad.
yeah, it was so funny. Just the
Giselle.
person that completely just ignores you and drives right through.
So Giselle's, just out of nowhere, he freaking sent me a pack of stuff. I was like, wow, that was awesome, dude.
I'll be right back.
You're welcome. Hopefully you help me get rid of some Amburana,
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look, I like Amburana. But you don't like Amburana? I mean, what the hell's going on? I mean,
It's a once a year kind of thing. Like, did you have a favorite of the 3 or so that I sent?
I liked all. Well, I liked all of them, but whatever. So like I'm doing my own Amburana thing. So I have like I took like old number 7, and Jack Daniels, and I've got a piece of Amburana in it, and I'm gonna go 2 weeks and and I'm going to taste it, and I think it's going to be a thing. And you know what? I think I need to send you a sample of that, and I think you're going to be amazing. I think you're going to think it's amazing. I'm just telling you.
I'm interested because you made it, not because it's Amburana. And Brian, you got any interesting wood at home that you can turn into staves for us? That might be something you could do,
No, see, all the wood I work with, well, except for the cherry, is toxic. Except for the Bowman staves, they're not toxic, but they're
right. Whatever.
But now I did age some of this clear water in a Bowman stave for a little bit. It turned out pretty good.
Interesting.
Okay.
Sean, you're muted.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sean's muted. He's talking to nobody.
He's probably talking to his wife.
Into the microphone, yeah.
And she's telling him what to do.
He's like cocksucker motherfucker. Sorry. Sorry, Marty. Forgot what stream I was on.
Don't be sorry. I love it.
I know everybody here except
I just realized I was muted. So
Jow Watch. I don't know that name. How are you, sir? Ma'am, sir? I don't know. What do we got?
Rusty, you're actually fortunate enough to be on stream with a freaking legend.
What? No way.
Yeah, everybody here.
Yeah. He's a legend, all right.
Look, I'm new. Okay,
I know, but yeah, no, that's Greg McDonald, and he's a freaking legend.
Greg is entering his transgender phase of life.
Yeah, well,
Hey, you still got 3 days of Pride Month left.
You gotta. I mean, you don't know.
Yeah, true.
You don't know how people are gonna. Thank you. So you had the hair thing going
right.
on. Like,
I'm back.
I don't know what's going on.
Hey, Rusty, are you on the Enterprise right now?
I don't know where he is.
I look. I'm new.
I was wondering if you're on the Starship Enterprise.
All right, so, what's everybody sipping on? I'm sorry to jump in here. I'm sipping on some of April 1 cast strength. Yeah, this is freaking good stuff, guys.
I don't even know what that is.
Never heard of that.
April 1.
I've never heard that either.
It is here. Hold on.
Night, Top Dog.
Night, Top Dog.
Night,
Top
John.
Dog.
Thank you, John.
So they are a non-producing distillery. April 1 has a significance to Navy guys.
Okay.
My son is in the Navy. He really enjoyed this. I sent him some regular. I didn't send him the cast strength because this has just come out. But April 1 and the goat, everything that's on the bottle. It's everything's got everything to do with the Navy.
What's
Navy Chiefs?
What's the source, Rusty?
I think it is. I'm pretty sure. I don't know exactly. I'm pretty sure it's MGP.
Okay.
Does it have anything on the back label?
Yeah, should at least give you stated distillation.
Damn it! I gotta find my glasses now.
While he does that, I'm going to tell you, early times tastes good by itself, but after drinking the Fox Oden, it's kind of meh.
Well, yeah, I mean that's not fair.
Yeah.
You mean the Fox and Oden with the onions in it?
Even better. Yeah.
Oniony.
I've got some mouthwash in the glass though. Now I've got some rare breed rye in my glass.
How dare you, sir?
All right.
So, Jonathan, what's next out of what you sent me?
I have no idea. How about that tequila? Talk about that tequila. It's so good. It's the one thing Sean won't drink that he has in his possession.
Well, I won't drink it just backstage. I want to do it live.
Oh.
I put that in our group chat, and Edward gave me the vomit emojis. So.
Marty, you were in the Tennessee Volunteers. Did they win something recently?
You think?
It doesn't say. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's MGP.
Tennessee never wins anything.
You're a fucking idiot.
They won the College World Series.
Sean, I'm sorry. I love you. You know it.
I know they did, Jonathan. Here's the thing. I have to hate Tennessee because I'm a Kentuckian.
Yeah, he has to.
It's the law.
So you guys were just talking about early times. I have just, and I'm new. Okay, I'm new, but I just had something that I think would kick early times ass, and that is JTS Brown Bottle and Bond. Freaking fantastic, dude! Fantastic. $17.99 for 1.7.
You're dealing. The problem you're dealing with there, Rusty, when you compare those two, is you're dealing with a Heaven Hill.
Yes.
On the JTS Brown.
Yes.
And it depends which damn early times you've got. You can have an old one or a newer one, but yeah.
So I have both. I have the old and the new early times, and I think JTS. This is my first tasting of it, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is good stuff, man!"
I think JTS Brown is good. It just doesn't have the oak presence that
Rusty. You have a black cap, no dent early times.
Oh, absolutely, I do. I got 2 of them. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Yeah, I bought. So I wandered into a little tiny freaking shop back in November, December, and they had black cap. They had 2 of them. I had 3, and I was like, holy shit! I bought 2 of them, and after I paid for them, I was like, dude, you don't know what you have right here.
The dent matters. That's when
Can I ask anybody who's got one of the old bottles? Could I get a sample from somebody?
Wait a minute. Answer the question about the dent. Like, what about the dent, Sean?
Yeah,
I got you.
This
John.
is
I got
when
you,
Barton.
John.
Okay, thanks, Marty.
If
I've only had the new one.
See this indention in the glass? That is when Barton took over. See that there?
Oh, okay. I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it looks like this, if it's just smooth on the back, that's the Brown Foreman. That's when Brown Foreman was blending it. Now it's the same distillate because it's all bottle and bond, but Brown Foreman knows how to blend it better than Barton does. Yeah.
And now I got to go grab my bottle. Thanks, Sean.
I honestly,
That's the one with the blue cap, steel blue cap.
I have never had this. I've never had this.
Sazerac? Okay.
Yeah.
I have a black cap with a dent, and then
the first bottle I bought, we finally got it here, and it was the black cap with the dent on it.
In my opinion, Slapshot, I think the new aluminum caps are better than the black cap with the dent because that's
Mike. I am so sorry you've been in the background for 45 fucking minutes. I'm sorry.
I still love you.
Isn't that part of Barton getting to know what they're supposed to do with the distillate, though, too?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, because when they first took over, they didn't have a damn clue how to blend it, and it was not good.
So here's my bottle. I don't feel any indention. There's nothing.
Well, that's the aluminum cap, right?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. I see it now. All right.
So I don't have any kind of indention or anything. So I don't know what I have.
That's the OG then. That's the original stuff.
It's probably fake.
What?
I'm kidding.
It's AI. It's AI like his.
It's AI. It is absolutely
guys. I've never had the old early times bottle and bond. I've only had this for like 2 weeks. And
yeah, same here. I've only had the new one.
I've actually never had any early times until 2 weeks ago.
So I guess y'all need to tell me, am I messing up? So I have a whole nother bottle, and I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send this bottle to somebody else, because they're gonna get me some. What is it? Bell Mead Cast Strength. I'm gonna trade it for Bell Mead Cast Strength.
You need to do that because we can. I'll tell you what, Rusty, is those 2 bottled and bond early times, they're so close.
Yeah.
You're not going to miss out.
Well.
Warped.
Yeah.
You need to try the other. I think you're doing the right thing.
That Bell Mead, though, the 108, man, that stuff's so good.
Yeah, that's old shit. That's a good move.
Yeah. So yeah, I told him I'd trade him a bottle of this for a bottle of Bellmead cask strength.
Yeah, here.
And
Do you guys want to see my favorite version of Early Times?
oh, okay. Whatever.
So, Jonathan, is there a thing on the box that says how long this was in a PX?
It's downstairs. I'll have to text you.
Okay.
It's got a crazy PX.
It's still clear yet, so it couldn't have been very long.
No, John. They put it through a stripping process. That's why it's called Cristalino. So
Okay.
I love watching a nice stripping process.
Yeah, I gotta say, like all the college girls.
Mike, do you like tequila at all?
These days.
I mean, yeah, it's all right. It's kind of
It's
low.
Anejo, but it's got PX to it.
It's got I don't like. No, I do not like tequila finished whiskey. If that's what you're asking.
No, this is actually tequila with PX in it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I was gonna say I like tequila, but I do not like what tequila does to whiskey.
No, I do neither.
Yeah, John,
It's interesting. It really rounds off the harshness of the tequila.
This is awesome, dude. I haven't. I'm sorry. I haven't been in this particular online. What is it? What is stream? Is this Streamlabs? Talks to
Yeah, this
I haven't-
Rusty, you've not been in this much class since you've been on Whiskey Tube.
Is that what it is?
I just raise the level a little bit. I mean,
Tell
look
him, Mike.
at Kelly's got.
We're glad you're here.
Well, I had to come in, and set in my Waffle House thing because
Listen,
I'm classing it up here.
Rusty, have a guy review a bottle of double oak in a decanter and have him spit into his tin cup next to him. And he's a classist guy. And you can pick me off anytime, Marty. It's fine.
Also, Rusty, you need your ham steak that's burnt to shit. That's a 1/16 of an inch thick. I don't know how they slice it so thin. It's amazing.
I know.
Dry as shoe leather too, probably.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
Mike,
been cooked like 3 hours too long.
hey,
So
Mike,
I want to throw this out to everybody. So my wife, she started cleaning up all of the empties, and I literally have like 50 sample bottles. If anybody wants some sample bottles, I will gladly send it to you.
that's a healthy pill.
Because I know it costs money. I know it costs money to do this stuff. So look, I will freaking send it to you. Just give me an address and I'll send them.
Mike.
Oh my god!
I have an entire shoebox full of empty sample bottles here.
I mean, when I
There you go, Mike.
send out samples to folks, I usually give them new ones.
Yeah.
And the ones that I wash and rinse, I use to store my own when I'm killing a bottle.
Well, that's
The one rule I have: if I get a peated sample, that automatically gets thrown out.
Oh, so like if you just add a little white vinegar and tip it upside down for a day or two, it's perfect.
I got the thing where I would usually wash them like glasses before, but Nancy Fraley said to boil them in distilled water.
Whoa, look at that sunset, dude.
Hold on a minute. Hold on, Mike. Mike,
Look
are
at
you
that.
wearing a junkie
Mike,
shirt?
no one ever wanted to look at your face till right now.
Mike is wearing a junkie shirt. Oh.
Hey, Cheech.
he's wearing that
Pretty
hot
sure.
Sunset's amazing. You can't even see it. Like you can see that it's like raining and hazy over the mountain.
Is there another fire in Colorado? No, I'm just kidding.
There is, but it's not very close to here. It's pretty far away. It's not very big either.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, man. That's not a bad backdrop.
Hey, Mike, let me know when those samples come in. You and Shane can do that whenever you want to do that. So you should get them Thursday.
Cheers, Cheech.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, I'm down. Thanks for that.
Is Cheech going
Thanks
live?
for that,
today?
Jaw Wash.
So anything I can do to help the channel, me.
It needs a lot of help.
Hey, Greg, I still cannot believe I had fucking Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof Rye and the Old Carter Rye flipped. They're that close, man.
I
That's what
can't believe you put
awesome
Parker
about it.
Paradise second.
All right, so I gotta throw my hat in there. I just got single barrel proof rye, Jack. I didn't like it. It
What's
was
proof, Rusty?
it was too hot, man. It was way.
Oh, I've got one that's not too hot. I've got an awesome one.
Okay.
Hey, Rusty, I tell you
you're
what,
talking about the one
keep
you got
going
me
back to it.
No. I got the one Vic sent me from Cali.
Rusty, every couple weeks, go back to it and see if it doesn't change. Promise.
So here's the thing. I mean, I could pour water in it and it was fine. You know,
No.
forward, but it was too hot. But here's the thing. What do I know? Echoes in Eternity and Whiskey Wisdom, did the short barrel thing, and it completely blows that away. It blows Jack Daniel's single barrel. It blows it away. It's 130. It's 131 proof. It freaking dominates that. I mean, it is unfucking believable how good it is. It's. Yeah.
Rusty, I'm having some spicy grape soda right now.
And also, Rusty, we all know how much Rusty loves to be dominated.
Yeah, well, hey, don't be. You're not supposed to be telling that, Sean. All right, I mean, come on. Jeez,
Jesus, this is so crazy.
look, I don't know anything. I'm not like you guys. I don't. I'm not.
Oh, that's bullshit, man. Come on now.
No, I don't.
We don't know anything either.
I mean, not like Cheech, I'm not that, I'm not that guy. I'm not, I'm learning. I'm trying to.
Cheech does know.
Cheech marches to his own beat because he's a drummer.
Oh no, he's a drummer. Oh God, not the drummer guy.
Backbone, which
oh geez.
Marty.
Keep it classy. Keep it classy with a K.
Marty,
Hey, so Marty's nickname is Grace.
Yeah.
So Marty, that's a perfect segue right there.
That's awesome.
I have switched to plastic glassware on lives because sometimes whiskey gets a little out of control. And
shit happens.
I've went through 2 pint glasses.
He's frozen.
Yeah, I went through 2 pint glasses and 2 Glens in a month. I was like, you know what? It's time to make a change in life.
Dude, you brought that plastic cup with you to Baltimore, and I'm like, I brought 12 Glens, and they all came back in one piece. So I don't know what you're doing.
Well, it's fair to say, Jonathan, and you've seen me in action, that you are not me.
Hey, Sean, are you left-handed?
No.
Depends. Are you talking about punching or shooting or just drinking?
Jacking.
I see I'm drinking with the left hand. I am too.
Hey, if you do a little bit of spank division with the left hand, it's like you're doing it with somebody else.
That's right.
Well,
That's nature.
Is that why I enjoy it so much?
No. So you have to sit on the left hand till it goes to sleep. Then it feels like it's somebody else.
Some of us have to use 2 hands.
Then
it feels like a threesome.
Yeah.
Okay, Jimmy Russell.
Yeah, but holding the magnifying glass doesn't count.
Yeah. Gotta hold the tweezers.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
You guys.
I'm so glad I got out of bed to join this stream. This was
Right?
This was a good life decision. Do more of this. I had one dry night last night. God, I needed it.
I wish you guys would have went, live sooner because I've been drinking by myself all day and that's no fun.
Diner.
Hey man, I reach out to John and I'll text Sean and Ben, see if someone wants to jump on. Doesn't always have to be.
I mean, John and I will do a video call and just have a couple pours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, literally, I hopped on the YouTubes and I was like, if nobody's going live tonight, I am going to do a private. And thankfully, Marty was doing this.
Yeah, so I asked Marty if he was still going because I was hoping somebody was going to jump on.
Yeah, so Marty, I have to be honest. I didn't know till like last week. I think you were on somebody's thing or a couple of days ago. I didn't know about you. Now I'm subscribed and
How the fuck do you not know about Whiskey Nose? God damn it! He's
I
an
know.
OG.
I know.
And now he's scarred for life.
Look at that face. He
There's-
looks like a movie
There's
star.
there's two things you need to know about Marty if you don't know Marty. One is he gets called Marty Party. Okay. The second thing is on Hello Again Whiskey Friends. Every time Darrell does his 1 ounce sample, it goes in his trusty Golden Glen Whiskey Nose Glen. You know, so like if you don't, if you're not in the know on the whiskey nose, I don't know what you know.
There is a third thing you need to know about Marty, and that is he is
Sexiest
I'm
guy
like
in
a
YouTube.
horse.
Tell him,
he,
Sean.
he is,
Tell
he
him,
is
Sean.
definitively the sexiest man alive.
Thank you, fucking. Damn right.
Yes, he is.
Uncontested,
telling you,
reigning champ.
my loins are kind of hot right now.
Yeah, well, you know, my
you know.
OnlyFans is the only thing bigger than my YouTube channel.
Let's just say he has to adjust himself just to sit down.
Literally. Literally.
There it is.
You know,
You
we were
don't
talking
really
about-
know
we were talking
numb
about-
because
we
you
were talking
sat
about-
on it.
we were talking about using 2 hands earlier. It takes the whole neighborhood for Marty.
There you go. Ah, there it is.
That's
Sexiest man alive,
That's
right
fucking
there.
amazing.
Oh yeah.
Nothing but facts.
I gotta get my scattered, smothered, and covered, and a coffee.
Yeah.
Come on, what?
I mean, you don't have it on the back of the door like Moose does, though.
Marty, that shirt accentuates the fact that you're blushing.
Dude, I'm just fat and overweight, so that's why I'm red. America. It doesn't matter.
Sexy motherfucker.
Hey, let's do another toast to Pigsley. 5th quarter.
Yeah,
tailgate.
man.
Oh yeah.
We got everybody here. Since
Yeah.
Mike's here,
Yep.
and
Yeah,
I'm
sure, man. Yeah.
God,
what you got here,
buddy?
And being where I live, I'm going to think about him every Packer game this year.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I gotta say it's a weird thing.
So I was
guy was younger than me.
Mhm.
I was late to the game with Scott Pigsley. I had watched like 1 or 2. I think I actually jumped on one live with him. I don't know. I was pretty drunk, but I'm pretty sure I was on one of them.
What?
But I didn't know. Yeah, I know, right? I was really drunk and don't remember what the hell I did.
I enjoy Scott's streams. There's maybe 3 or 4 of us,
Yeah.
usually. It was nice, quiet, relaxing time.
Right?
I jumped on a couple of his streams towards the end of his run there, and prior to that, I was just in chat. You know, Darrell always said it was Thursday nights, right?
Yeah.
I
I had no idea. I didn't even know it was there was a thing until somebody was saying it here the other day, and I was like, "Holy shit, man! Damn it!"
You just don't want to hear about anyone losing their life at such a young age, regardless of what he's been through.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. No kidding.
the hard thing for me about Scotty was he was aware enough to make the decision for himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's unimaginable for me. So,
But on the other hand, I'm thankful that he was able to make that decision himself.
Right.
sure.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, like I've done things in my life because the suffering, you know, needs to stop, and it's an uncomfortable thing. And for him, it was the ultimate decision, and that just goes to show you how much he was suffering.
Yeah. So
For sure, man.
on my side, we had a similar situation, and I'll call him Indiana Mike. He was in the hospital for a long time. He wasn't coming out, so he was in a long-term hospital thing, and he also made the decision that, I'm done fighting, and it hurt us all, but we also understood that at some point, you're done, and he was done, and he's like, I don't want to be revived. I don't want to keep going. He was just not in a good, and I love, I wish it was somebody that y'all could see, because he was a fantastic individual, just so fucking funny. But you know, I love you, Mike, and yeah, so yeah, he died a couple months ago, and it hurt everybody. But you know, he was in control of it. He was like, I'm done. You know.
Hey, well, Rusty, cheers to your buddy too, man.
Yeah, man.
You know,
this life thing is rough.
I hate to think, you know, that we any of us could be in that position at any time. And it,
Yeah, man.
you know, you need to talk to your family and tell them, you know, what your thoughts are on it, because, yeah, it's a hard thing. It's you know, you need to tell your family where you're at if you become in that.
I always forget the acronym for the medical document, but
DNR.
DNR, yeah. Like, yeah, I mean, like, so I think most of you are aware, you know, I went through this with my dad in April, and I mean, thankfully he pulled through. But what became really clear to me is that his wishes were not clear enough. Like,
Right.
You need to be incredibly specific, because there's so many scenarios that you don't think about, and so then it puts it on your family, and like that's rough, man.
That's why you do it, is to help your family.
Yeah, let them have one less worry.
Like,
Sean,
if you don't have a deep conversation, my mom and dad never had that conversation. My mom had to make the decision for my dad. This was like 14 years ago, and like, you just know the question, right? Is this really, like, even though you know that person, it's still, you're letting them off the hook for what they know to be your wishes, and they don't have to live with the decision themselves. You're making it for them.
Yes, absolutely. And you know, my family has just went through that, and I'm thankful that I you know, I pushed them, and it was a thing. So, you know, yeah, everything. I mean, it's so deep now. You know, so you gotta have HIPAA, whatever laws. You gotta have permission from all of these different things. And I, you know, I got my sister and my mom and dad, and we went and we finally freaking sit down, and it's so deep, but you need to freaking do it. You need to you need to talk with your family about what what's going to happen when you die.
I will say the other thing that's lesser known is being a donor.
Yes.
Because the only ones that will make the decision on whether you're a donor is
Sean,
your next of kin. Whatever you have on your phone, your ID, none of that matters.
That's right.
They talk to your next of kin, and that's how the decision is made. Just so you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey guys, I'm going to end the stream, but everybody's going to stay around. So let's do that.
Okay.
Stay
and
right
somebody
here.
asked, I think Cheech is going to be live in an hour. So.
Yeah. So
couple spots open, folks. Hop on.
Yeah, a couple spots.
Link is still there. So I'm going to kill it, but everybody hang around.